No, I did.
You did?
Now I did.
Did.
Now you did.
Yeah, just now.
Damn, already put it in. Didn't give me a warning.
Welcome back to the What Do You Mean By That podcast, episode number 20. We're at 20. We're almost 21 now. That means Tim can get his pussy popped.
Technically, we could have had that done before, but
yeah, I know. But 21 is when it's like real. You know, you're not really.
I might get some beers for next pod.
You're not really an adult until you can start drinking. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
What beers do you get?
Yeah, what beers do you get? I like Ultras.
Sapporos mainly.
I like
Sapporos
Ultras.
Is my. I don't know.
Sapporos are good.
Yeah, Sapporos are very good.
Yes, Heineken.
Heineken's not that bad.
I actually like Heineken too.
No.
I do. I actually do.
No.
I remember when I was first starting to drink when I was a young lad, and I went to a party, and they had these really nasty fucking beers. They were Firestone. Have you guys ever had Firestone?
No.
It's
is it like a Cali thing, or is that like
Keystone? Isn't there one called Keystone or something?
There might be one called Keystone, but
Firestone is a tire, isn't it?
It is a tire, but there's a Firestone branded. I don't know if it's like the same company, but yeah, but there's one called Firestone beer. It's like Firestone Walkers or something.
I've never heard of that. Is it local?
I don't think it's local because they sell that Total Wine and shit.
Yeah, there's a Keystone Light beer. And you're saying there's one called Firestone beer?
Yeah, Firestone. But anyway, that shit's dog shit. It's fucking literal dog water. And I had that and I was like, this is fucking awful. I think I was drinking when I was like 20 years old, 19, 20. And then I had a Heineken and I like that way more. Heineken's were way better.
Brewing company. Heineken was like the first beer I ever tried and I thought it was disgusting.
If it's a brewing company, you probably drank like an IPA.
Probably. I don't remember, dude. It was a long time ago.
Firestone. Yeah, it says Firestone Union Jack IPA is like one of the first things I see here.
I remember for that party, I brought alcohol too. I brought like these. Oh no. I didn't bring it. A coworker of mine brought it. It was like these flavored beers. Like there was ginger beer, but there was alcoholic ginger beer. There was.
Do you like ginger beer?
Root beer. Yeah, I like ginger beer. And then like a couple other flavors. But those were like the two I liked. What's up?
Root beer sounds like something I would like. Ginger beer, normally for me, it's got too much power to it.
I like ginger beer. I think it's good. I like the spice. You know what I mean?
That's fair. But I'm not like a huge ginger person. Like, if ginger's in food and it's too potent, it's not my favorite thing.
I don't mind it. I like it.
So you're saying it's like beer with ginger added in it?
Basically.
Yeah. Wait, have you never had ginger beer? That was the
flavoring? I have. I don't like it.
Okay, yeah. But it was like ginger beer.
I tried to make a Moscow Mule one time and it was just gross.
Ginger beer.
That's what I'm saying. Ginger is just too strong. You know who likes ginger or Moscow Mules is fucking Jose. My Jose. He loves them shits, and I'm like, oh.
But he's also a Bad Bunny fan.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Oh, correlation.
Yeah.
Correlation equals causation.
Yeah.
The Coors Light beers taste like water.
I've never tried that. It tastes
like straight water.
I don't think I've had it either. I think I just shit on it by default. But I've never actually had one. Like I've never had that, and I've never had Bud Light.
I've had warm Bud Light. It's so bad. I think we had it for it was like a house party. And we're doing Rage Cage, and I got fucking.
It's fucking gross.
It's so gross. Yeah.
Bro.
I wouldn't wish that on my enemies.
Not for me. You know what I liked? There was this Hawaiian beer I had one time at a barbecue spot back when I lived in New York, and it was pretty fucking gas, and I can't remember it. Let me look if I can find it. Hawaiian beer.
Yeah, the Japanese beers are pretty gas though. I don't think there's like anyone that's like really bad.
Kona Brewing. This one.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, Kona. Yeah.
Like K-Kona?
K-Kona?
Yeah, pretty much.
K-Kona Brewing.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. I had one. It was at a barbecue spot, but that place was very. Made fun of Jonathan for making it.
Why?
We'll call it like that. It's very country. We'll call it that.
Oh, very. Hey there, brother.
Yeah.
Very.
But like.
All my exes live in Texas. Looking at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everybody looks like
all their exes probably live down the hall.
Everyone looks like Morgan Wallen.
Who the fuck is Morgan Wallen?
I think he's a country artist.
Morgan Wallen?
Yeah.
The fuck is this? Okay, like this, but like 40 years older.
Oh,
it was all like old white
40 years old.
Fucking Woody Allen looking folks.
Pretty much. The food was bomb, but like you knew that like they were racist in there. Like, listen, not the people that work there, the people that go there. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know, like the people that work there, like it was definitely like more of they were trying to be more hipster or whatever type of thing.
Okay.
But it was a country spot.
Were there
So
like
it was,
young people or like different colored people or
it
what's
was
up?
a mix. There was some different colored people. I
Okay.
call that, yeah.
It's
That
like
was a wild way to frame it. There was different ethnicities of people there. It was mainly older white people. But the thing is that they did karaoke nights. So they were busting it down with some old ass fucking country music.
Damn.
Yeah. Listen. Food was good though. I would go back for the food.
Okay, but oh shit, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. It was gonna be something stupid. But the food wait, was this in New York or Texas?
New York.
Oh, New York.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, those barbecue spot that we went to was pretty good when we were in Texas.
Yeah, you guys still have to go to the pit room one day. That
Yeah.
place was pretty gas.
I'm
I don't think we
still
went.
mad that they didn't have what was it, the pulled pork?
They
at
didn't have
Kelly's?
half
Oh
the
yeah,
menu,
Killage,
bro.
bro. They had like they had
They were
none of their
running out
meat.
of meat.
Yeah.
That we literally pulled up. It wasn't even like we pulled up late. It's not like we
It was
pulled
like
up like
noon. It was like
9
11.
p.m. Yeah, how are you gonna? I think it was like 2, which is still like, how are you not gonna have meat at a barbecue spot at 2 p.m.?
Yeah, bro. Me and Pandas were just eating fucking wieners the entire time.
Yeah,
We were
but it
just
was
eating
like,
sausage.
how could somebody have guessed that they were gonna run out of meat then? Like, I feel like normally, like if a restaurant were to be like, "Oh, we ran out of food at like 8 or 9 p.m.," I'd be like, "Oh, I get it. It's late.
Yeah.
It's like 3." Like I don't know.
I like a Christmas tree, Dickie.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, you guys decorate.
It's the fruits of Emily's labor. She put it together for her stream.
Oh yeah, I remember.
On stream.
Bro, I think I woke up and found Emily like live because it was like one of those ones where she's fucking up late and I'm like, "What the fuck's going on?" She has a tree.
Was it a
going.
late stream? I don't think it was a late. I don't
Wasn't
think it
it?
was that late. It was probably
I
like
don't know.
9 or 10 p.m. our time.
Yeah, but that's like 2 in the morning.
You guys want to see my
Or
Christmas
it's
tree?
midnight.
No, it's like midnight.
This is my Christmas
Listen
tree.
here, buddy. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys
Should
can see it.
should I get little Christmas
I
lights?
should call him.
Wait, should I get little Christmas
What?
lights and
What?
put it on the orange Gatorade and say this is my Christmas tree?
It's also my dildo.
Yeah.
Or should I get like a little Santa hat for it actually? Hey yo, it's
You
dildo.
put Christmas lights around your
Yeah, I
dildo.
put Christmas lights and leaves around my dildo. And I put a
Wouldn't
Legend of
that
Zelda Triforce at the top.
Emily said it's so small like a butt plug. That's crazy.
No, it says plug, not a butt plug.
Yeah, but we know what type of plug. You just
That's
it's
true.
your dildo.
Emily's wild for that. But
Does
no,
it have a flared base? Would you be safe?
what?
A flared base?
A flared base?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The base. Like you know like butt plugs all have like that base at the bottom. Right?
Oh, well, but this is basically has a base, but it's like
Like
it's
a
no,
flat
it's
base?
it's
No, you have to have, like,
it's
a-
pyramidal, so like it goes into it can do into like a corner.
Flared base. So a flared base is basically like
Where like it just opens up like that, so that way it doesn't.
wouldn't get caught. Yeah,
Yeah.
it won't go in. So basically,
Oh,
whenever you're gonna put anything,
I was thinking of dildos still. Huh?
no,
you
no,
guys
no.
are talking about butt plugs.
Yeah, butt plugs. So like when it comes to like butt plugs, they say never to put anything in your butt that doesn't have a flared base because it'll pretty much get sucked right in there,
Actually
and people
stuck,
always
yeah.
end up in the hospital going
Mhm.
places because it's like. There's reasons.
Wait.
I always
Bruh,
love seeing those
I-
TikToks where they're talking about like the random things people put in there, and it's like, please,
Tim,
please.
if I were to
No.
get like a butt plug, one of the ones that like vibrate, like through an app, and
No, I won't use it to play chess.
can I put it on you?
Can I take you to the mall and I can use it?
Take you to the mall. Okay, like aside from the butt plug, what if we got those like vibrating underwear? then we
Wait,
went
there's
to the
vibrating
mall.
underwear?
Isn't that like a
Yeah.
common thing? Isn't that like a meme now? Where people just like do that in public at like the mall or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, but like for YouTube videos. Or stuff
Okay,
like
but
that. So it'll be like
can you actually? Okay, if I were to buy one, you actually? Okay, next time we
butt
see each
plug?
other, can I buy one and then you put it in your asshole and then we just go somewhere
for like a video or in general?
for like a meme, for a video? Sure.
I don't know if I can fit it in there. I could try.
I think we can. I'll get something that'll work.
During the podcast, and we won't tell you when we turn it on.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a live podcast and then somebody in the back will be like pressing it like random times.
Yeah. Insane. I like how there's people coming into the podcast. We're literally less than 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I know. We're already talking about butt plugs. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
But speaking of butt plugs,
it's been what, 2? We skipped last week, so we took a
we
week off
skipped
for
like 2 or 3 weeks.
Was it 2 or 3 weeks? I thought it
I
was
think it was 2
one.
weeks.
We skipped
Was it
2
2?
weeks.
It was
We
one. That's
skipped
my bad.
Thanksgiving week, and then we skipped.
Okay, yes,
last
we
week.
did. I forgot about Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving is justified because it's holiday season. People are busy.
Yeah. And then last week, I think I was sleepy, and so I didn't wake up.
I think that's literally what it was. You're like, I sleepy.
I was like, guys, I haven't slept. I need to sleep, and so I just slept. But
Oh, Decky, I heard about your NorCal trip.
yeah, well,
Would you
how'd that go?
Talk about your incident.
Wait, there was an incident?
There was an incident.
There was an incident.
What happened?
So, what was the trip? It was like
I don't think I heard about this.
the beginning of December.
It was last week, right? The end of last week?
Yeah, it was last weekend. Because I was in Dallas last weekend.
It wasn't last weekend. It was the weekend before that. So like, it was like November 30th, December 1st.
Oh, okay.
Type of thing. Like right after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Me and Emily took a trip to NorCal, visit her family. They're like East Bay.
Right.
Took the day off of work, so pretty much spent like the whole daylight time driving up to NorCal. We left at like 10 or 11. I think it was a pretty smooth drive. Nothing too wrong. We didn't run into that much traffic when we got to like the Bayside, because when we got there we saw like a bunch of cars. It was like bumper to bumper traffic going in our opposite direction towards Tracy, which is like a little city with like townhomes, and that's pretty much all that there is there. It's kind of like 30-40 minutes away from like all of the busy stuff in the Bay. So I guess like a bunch of people just commute back and forth every day from there.
Yep.
Just to go to work and get like the 6-figure pay, if you will. But we get there, we go to an Airbnb. Airbnb was kind of sketchy. Like the outsides, there was like right in front there was like a trailer home.
Oh shit.
Where like there was cooking meth in there.
Where like some bums were camped out.
That's Breaking Bad. That's literally
Breaking Bad. They were cooking meth.
Yeah, there were a few homeless people like literally right in front of the Airbnb.
Did you ask for Jesse?
Jesse?
Yeah.
Mr. White.
But yeah, the parking was a problem, and like down the street, you could literally see like a bunch of like homeless tents and camps and everything. It was just like under the underpass, type of under the freeway. There's a lot of homeless people around. So we check in. It was smoothly. We didn't have like any run-ins with like homeless people or like any tweakers or anything. So it was fine. Our check-in was smooth. We stayed in the Airbnb a little bit, and then we were pretty much hungry from the drive. So we decided to go get some pizza in downtown Oakland, which wasn't too far of a drive. It was probably like a mile from where we were staying. So parking was crazy for some reason, like on a Thursday night. And I finally found a parking spot like in a dark area, but it was still on the street. It was between like a parking structure, like a big parking structure that you see for like a mall or something. And then like across the street were like some businesses. So I was like, okay, I'll park here because it's free instead of paying, I think it was like $3 every 15 minutes if you chose to pay at the business. So I was like, no, I don't want to pay that. I'll just park on the street. We're gone. We go eat the pizza for like an hour. And we come back, and then my car's trunk window, the very rear window, the glass is just shattered. Like somebody had probably taken like a hammer or something and just like hit it a couple times, and like my trunk was just full of like glass, like completely.
Fuck.
And this is very common in Oakland. Like this happens pretty much on a daily basis. But I didn't think it was gonna happen to me. Literally the first day I'm there, the first hour I'm there in Oakland, and that shit just already happens. So I'm like, my vacation's already off to like a really rocky start. And we had plans to go to a concert like a few hours later, but that was kind of out the window at that point because we had to go take care of the glass situation, and it was like dark time too, so we had to we had to drive to Emily's parents' house and kind of patch it up. So I was like on the phone with like insurance and like glass companies all night and just trying to figure things out. And the next day in the morning, we went to go check out the situation. I realized like I had shoes in there that Emily had got me that are probably like $150 worth,
Damn.
and they
Gone.
didn't take it.
Oh, they didn't take it. Oh shit.
They didn't take it.
I'll say they're gone. But no, they're
Nah,
not.
that's like
I was very surprised they didn't take it.
What did they
Because
take
I
anything?
didn't have much in my trunk. I had like car cleaning supplies,
they're probably like, that's not my shoe size.
They could've
probably
sold
maybe they opened it and checked it,
Yeah,
but
they
they took my
probably-
gym bag. My gym bag was probably like $20-$30, and there was like old clothes in there. So I'm like, they took that, and they were
Not the
probably
new
hoping to
shoes.
get more. I don't know what they saw, but they probably shined a flashlight and probably saw the gym bag and probably thought there was like
a bunch of shit in there.
more valuable stuff in there. But because my
really
windows are
fucking-
tinted and it was nighttime, so they probably
Yeah.
must have shown a flashlight in there.
The dumbest criminals possible.
So yeah, they did that. They took the gym bag. They didn't take the shoes for some reason, which I'm pretty happy about. Still, I still have them.
No, that's definitely good.
But yeah, the next day we got it fixed at the auto glass shop, and it was fine from there on out. But I was pretty sad that I had to pay out of pocket mostly because my insurance didn't really have a good. They didn't really pay like much of like the costs for it, so I paid like most of the cost for the repairs, unfortunately.
That was
And
Damn, that blows.
I missed the concert. If I would have known, like if I would have sold the tickets if I could have, but
Yeah.
but you know, took a little bit of an L there, and I learned my
So
lesson.
they only took the gym bag.
Yeah. I thankfully we unloaded everything from our trunk,
Yeah.
like our luggage, to the Airbnb before we went to go eat dinner, and I'm so happy we did that
Oh,
first
no, yeah.
instead of going straight to go eat and
They
then
would
have
have
that
taken all your
happen.
guys' shit for real there.
Yeah, I took my work laptop, and if they would have taken that shit, it would have been
Yeah.
a complete nightmare.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, and they only took my gym bag.
Taking on them.
Yeah, for
hunting
real.
down
I
your
probably, I
laptop.
Yeah.
probably would have lost
I
my
will
job
find
if they
you.
took that.
And I will kill you.
That would have been the worst case scenario. But yeah, it was a pretty shitty night, pretty shitty couple days.
Shit like that fucking sucks, and like it throws a damper on the rest of
Yeah.
whatever you're gonna do, especially when it's like early. I mean, if it's on the last day, it's like, oh man,
That's your
fuck.
first
But,
day,
like, on
too.
the first day is like,
Damn,
damn.
dude.
Yeah, it was my first couple hours of being in the Bay.
That sucks, bro.
And,
I want
yeah,
to go to Oakland now. Let's go check it out.
No,
I'm already taking
don't go.
it's so trashy, dude. It's
So
so
bad.
bad.
I just need to see it for myself. Like,
It's like endless tents of like homeless people and trash and graffiti everywhere. It's just bad. Tweakers, like you don't feel safe anywhere in Oakland.
It's like post-apocalyptic in the modern world. Like,
yeah, it is.
it's really bad.
You don't
It's
believe
that
me?
bad,
It is like
dude.
post-apocalyptic. I have to show you a picture of like what it looks like by the freeway.
dude, I'm pretty sure I still
Because it
have a
looks really
picture of
bad.
like the burnt down bus somewhere. Like,
Mhm.
it's so bad.
It's like the day before if it was actually good.
Yeah, if it actually was, a real game. Which
Yeah.
segue, let's talk about that.
Oh god, that fucking studio.
Fantastic is now dead. Their studio is closing
they
down because
Closed the whole
they
studio.
couldn't pay for their dues 4 days after the game came out, by the way.
Bro. They
That's
definitely
crazy.
made that game in like a month.
Yeah.
It was such an asset flip. Like for the 4 days that it was out, the first two, everything that I would see on like TikTok about that game would just be like people showing the different fucking asset packs that they had bought from Unreal, from I guess the Unreal store or whatever to like do stuff. It was just straight up like whatever it was that they bought, they didn't change shit and just used it.
Yep. So
I didn't know that was the same company that made Prop Night
yeah,
too.
same company.
Yeah, they made Prop Night.
I was surprised. That game was pretty mid.
Yeah.
It was like discount DVD.
It's crazy
Yeah.
how they're completely closing the company now, though. Like, even after all those games they made, it just took this game. I think they were just kind of like, You know what? Either they're butthurt as fuck because they didn't get the response they wanted, or they were literally just scamming us the entire time. But either way,
I don't know. I think they were dumb. I don't think that they were trying to scam. I think they were just very bad. I think they're bad. They were just bad at making games.
I didn't buy the game. I don't know if you guys bought the game, but
No.
Hell no.
I was gonna take a chance on it and like, all right, maybe they'll just fix it over time and do like a No Man's Sky, right?
No.
But they completely removed the
They
game
packed
after
up their
4 days.
bags.
They literally were just like they got deckied and then they were like, you know what, I'm quitting. You know, they broke their back glass and then it's over.
The thing is that they over promised
And then under delivered.
It's not even just that they under delivered. They didn't even deliver in the same genre of game because they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be an open world MMO, whatever."
And they
game.
stated MMO.
It was. They stated MMO, which was like very different than a fucking hub world.
It was just an RPG.
Extraction shooter.
Yeah, extraction RPG.
It wasn't. It was an extraction game because you go into the thing, you get stuff, and you come back for whatever missions it is. It's an extraction game. It's not an MMO.
I feel like some actual competent companies gonna take that idea and probably run with it and make their own.
Yeah.
They
can now.
somebody
that
could
idea.
do it. It's a good idea. It's just you can't make it in a 2 months, however long they actually developed that game. There's no way they took that long. With the way that game came out, development had to be like 3 days. Not actually, but you know what I mean. Like it was definitely not.
Short.
How long were they working on the game?
Let's talk about the timeline.
Right?
Let's talk about the timeline. So they announced the game like 3-4 years ago, and I barely found out about it. Like, well, I found out about it 3 years ago, and I've been hyping it up ever since.
Game before was January 2020.
Okay, yeah. So it's been like 2 years.
But normally, when a game is announced, you should have been working on it before it was announced.
If I remember correctly, they were supposed to release it this year in March, right? 2021.
Yeah, this
I
game
thought it was
got
supposed to be
hella
released
delayed.
last year.
Was it last year or this year?
I thought it was last
sure
year,
it was
and then it
this
got
year.
delayed into March.
I'm pretty sure it was this year.
Oh,
Wasn't it that it was delayed into March? I thought it was last year and delayed into March. I don't remember.
It says it was founded in Russia, but the headquarters are in Singapore for this company.
Okay.
This company's very shitty.
Well, anyway, I've been hyping it up for like the past 2.5 years or whatever, right? And when I finally when it finally was supposed to be released this year,
right?
This year in March. It was supposed to be released this year in March. And then it was supposed to be the first initial release was supposed to be last year in November.
So I was right. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the first initially was supposed to be like last year in November.
And they delayed.
Oh no, summer, July. It was summer. They said summer of 2022. And so
then the lawsuit happened.
No, not yet. No.
Wasn't the lawsuit the reason that they delayed it?
That was the delay on March. The lawsuit was in March. Last year was because they said that they were going to make the swap from Unreal 4 to Unreal 5.
That's a valid. That's a very valid excuse.
Yeah, I was like, all right, fine, that's cool. You guys are gonna make a better game. And then the end of the year last year, they showed us what their preview was, and it was complete dog shit.
That preview is so ass. They didn't even show like jack shit for zombies. There was like 3.
Yeah. And then March came along, and then when it was supposed to be released again, they took it out because of copyright claims, because the name was like copywritten or something.
Yeah.
So they took their sweet ass time. We didn't hear anything from them for months. And then finally they were like, all right, here's a release date. And they showed gameplay again, and it was completely dog shit. And then finally the game comes out. And here we are, 4 days later. And they closed down the entire company because they're like, all right, we got to pay our debts, quote unquote.
I'm not going to lie. Like, shortly after you told me about that game, I started getting fucking YouTube videos from people saying that game was either never going to come out or wasn't going to come out to the level it was. It was just people not debunking, but like going into that studio, like ripping it to shreds. Like, every game that they ever made, they never supported it well.
Yep.
They were just a shitty studio.
But maybe this is going to be like their baby, you know? Because they had a lot of promise for this game. Like, I didn't hear anything about Prop Night.
Prop Night was okay. They just didn't
it was fine.
Fix it.
Yeah, it was.
Prop Night needed like some better things. I don't know how else to word that.
It's just like Gmod DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Gmod's
Goofy
pretty
or
good.
DVD where you can have like
Yeah,
voice chat between everybody, which is
that
kind of
one's the
cool.
issue. It's
But
cool, but then it's also like if you're trying to strategize with people and then you're fucking the killer can hear you too. It's like, all right, buddy.
anyway, everybody gets fucking shafted because if you bought the game, you couldn't refund it because they removed it from the Steam store. So,
Is that wait? You can't wait. You
Really?
can't refund it?
well, it's not on Steam anymore.
Oh shit! I thought you could still refund it.
It's not on Steam anymore, man.
Oh, I didn't realize that that's why they did that.
So Steam doesn't hold like the funds of like people who purchase games for a while and then
I don't know how Steam does it, but I mean, I'm assuming
I feel like
because
Steam should. Doesn't
I feel like Steam has the funds though. Like they
then
should
how
they
would those
definitely do?
people
hold
pay
it.
their debts if if they
They
just lose their
said
money?
that, but a lot of companies do that, don't they? Like Amazon does that, don't they? Like hold the money like in case somebody gets like a refund or something. Like
Yeah. I feel like I feel like it shouldn't just go like directly to the developer
yeah,
like
I feel
as
like
soon
for
as a purchase is made.
most companies do something like that when like they're doing like what it's like let's say you have an Amazon thing, Marty, and I buy like a T-shirt from you. Amazon's gonna hold the money in case like I refund it for like if I never get the T-shirt or the T-shirt comes damaged or some shit, and I'm like I don't want it anymore.
Mm.
Then you don't have that money until after like whatever time passes.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but either way, they removed their game, so a lot of people were just like, or maybe like, because I know there was that rule where if you play the game for what 2 hours,
Yeah, I
you
think that
you.
that's probably the main issue that people are having.
I don't think people get enough time. Like I don't think people can play the game in 2 hours. Like they probably just throw it away after like 30 minutes of gameplay. Like people
Yeah.
want to refund it after the fact, then right? But I don't know how long it takes regarding days of like from data purchase to not get a refund anymore. Like let's say I buy the game and
I
don't
think
play
it's
it.
14. Is it 14 days? I think it's either 2 hours of gameplay or 14 days. I think
I think it's 30 days.
is it 30 days for Steam? Let me look right now.
I don't know, but it's yeah, it's ridiculous. I was so excited for this game, guys. Like you guys have no idea. And then they
It
did
is
all
within
these delays.
14 days
They did
Oh.
all these
and less than
delays,
2 hours.
and then just ruined like my appetite for the game. I guess I was just not interested anymore.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I'm glad you didn't buy it.
I did not. No.
That that game was definitely ambitious in concept, but I feel like I wouldn't trust like something to that level of what they promised going forward from like anything other than like a big studio. It would have to be like a big studio that you trust. Like Riot saying that they're making an MMO, I'm like, all right, I trust the idea because Riot does good with whatever games that they make.
Yeah.
But if I heard like fucking I don't know some random indie dev saying I'm gonna make a fucking MMO for the League universe, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck's that's gonna happen.
I just wished it was real. So.
Yeah, it's a fucking big rip because definitely the concept was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Open world MMO for like zombies.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
nothing like that.
the whole zombie thing was like, I don't know. Well, I feel like zombies been definitely overplayed, but there's so many ways people are like changing it now. So like,
Yeah, I think we've gotten the thing that too like a lot of zombie games nowadays that are coming out also try to be or for a while we're trying to be like Left 4 Dead.
mm-hmm.
And now I think that they're starting to embrace or trying to embrace like an open world idea of it.
What was it? World War Z, the first and second one were like Left 4 Dead, and then Back 4
Yeah.
Blood was Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. And I feel like those were the major zombie games we've gotten recently. What? There's one that people give some love. No, I think, but I can't remember. Is it Days Gone?
That was the single player game though.
Yeah.
On PlayStation.
Yeah, but there's not really a ton of open, or I guess more open world
I heard
zombie
that game
games.
wasn't that good either.
No, I don't think it was.
Days Gone looked okay. I mean, I watched Ronnie play.
think it
That
had
shit
a-
was hilarious.
I think it had a bad launch, but like it got good over time, from what I understand. But I think the only like big open world zombie games are like Zomboid and 7
Days to
Days.
Die.
Those are like the
Oh,
only two
and
that I can think of.
I guess Daisy, but
Yeah, Daisy. Daisy is for sure. But like in terms of scope, the day before would have been the one to do it, at least in what they were promising.
it's too bad that a big company just didn't swoop up the company or pay them for their idea and run off with it. That would have
That
been
I'm surprised about
great.
too.
That would have
Like
been
if
great.
if
Somebody just bought him out.
Microsoft,
Yeah.
if Microsoft would have been like, all right, we're gonna take your guys' idea. You guys take this money. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
That would have been 100% like a huge W for them
Yeah,
or Sony, whichever
really
one.
would've.
Yeah, that would have been the
You know,
idea, the
you know,
concept's great, but you know,
I fucking hate the company, but Ubisoft with like a Division style thing, that would be kind
that
of
game
cool.
was supposed
Because
to be like the Division with like zombies, but like better.
yeah, yes, but the Division. I don't know if you ever played. The Division One had a sort of battle royale style game mode that they released very late into its life cycle, and it was really fun. I think Dana had played it,
I don't think I played
but it was
it.
basically like you would go in and like there was like a mechanic where like you would die over time if based off the cold, so you have to find like heat and like food and stuff, and like you're trying to make like the dark zone and then make your way out and like find guns to survive. But the one thing that was really good about it is that it wasn't like the normal, like, you know, like the divisions, like you scale up with your loot and like the numbers or whatever. It was more of it was more on that survival side, which was what division was supposed to be like, or at least what they made it seem like at first. And I think if Ubisoft were to do something like that, but take like the zombies idea from the day before, it could be cool. But I don't think they're
Yeah.
gonna.
No, I think the idea is just dead in the water. I think it's
Yeah.
just never gonna come back. But who knows?
I think somebody will do it eventually.
Maybe.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just gonna stay alive until GTA 6 comes out, and then after that, I can die. That means I have like a year. No, I have like
You
2
gotta
years
live.
to.
You gotta live till One Piece.
One Piece ends.
Yeah.
That's like another like 6 years.
He said 5, but let's be realistic.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 10.
Oda's like, it'll be done. Oh shit! Open something back soon.
But yeah. What was I just saying? Oh yeah, GTA 6. That's exciting. You
Yeah,
guys see the trailer?
the trailer dropped. Yeah,
That trailer was so
it
good.
was good.
It
was good.
looks very good, and Rockstar usually almost always delivers. So like,
I feel like it's more rare for them to have an L than a W.
yeah, yeah,
Wait,
they usually have
I think I
W's. The
read that
only
right.
things they only take L's is fucking leaks. They always get
Yeah.
leaks.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
that sucks.
was it the 16-year-old hacker
Yep.
released like the GTA 6 stuff? But the thing is, I don't know.
It's
GTA
just
6
with
just looks so good. But I'm
that
just
amount
scared
of
that they're gonna.
popularity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared they're gonna do console only at release and like make you wait like a year or two for
The
PC.
thing is like
Yeah,
how
they're gonna
They've
do
done that
that
with
for
every
sure.
drop.
why would they do that? Like,
But why did they do that to begin with? They did it with
well, back
GTA
with
5
GTA
and
5, dude, that was out on the 360. Okay, just think about that for a
Mhm.
okay,
second.
to be fair, Red Dead Redemption was on the newer consoles and they did the same thing.
On Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
How long was that on
That game was
consoles
like
first?
rush. Weren't they like rushing that game a little bit?
I don't think RDR was rushed.
Red Dead Redemption
RDR
2
2? That game
came out on
I
that game got
PC.
remember.
modern.
How long after the console release? Because I felt like that
RDR
was shorter, but it could be just me, just like
I
not
think it
really
was
thinking about it.
shorter, but it still took a long time.
RDR 2 came out on console in 2018.
And then
And PC in
PC.
2019. It was a
Okay,
year
so
apart.
it was just a year
But
again.
like,
Damn,
I don't
dude.
want to wait a year to play GTA on PC.
So are you guys getting a PS4 or an Xbox?
Probably an
Or
Xbox since I already have
PS5? Sorry.
I already have Game Pass, so it just makes sense for me to just get an Xbox.
I might
'cause already
swap
have
over
it.
to PlayStation. I'm thinking about it.
I don't know.
It just looks nicer, to be honest.
My thing is just that I already pay for Game Pass, so if I'm already paying for that membership, is it transfer over to the Xbox? Yeah.
I guess, but like, you're not going to be playing those games on the Xbox. To be real,
What do you mean? I
you're not going
definitely
to be
would.
playing those Xbox games on the Xbox.
I might.
GTA 6 is not going to be on the
Yeah,
Game
but
Pass
what
for
games
one.
am we playing on the PlayStation?
They have a lot more better exclusives
They have like 3. Like, okay, if Xbox has like 1
compared to
exclusive, PlayStation
Xbox.
has like 3. They don't have
Yeah,
that many. PlayStation has God
they
of
don't
War
have
and
that many
Spider
anymore.
Man.
But like,
They literally just God of War
they
and
have
Spider Man.
more
Like
than
name
the
anything.
Xbox though. They have more than
Okay,
Xbox.
that they
They have
Xbox
those.
has
Wasn't Ghost of Tsushima
That was transferred over to
exclusive?
like
PC
yes,
now, I
yeah,
think.
but like the thing is that Sony's been releasing their games on PC madly. Like they're not dropping at the same time, but they've been releasing them on PC. So I feel like the age of exclusivity is slowly dying.
Also, the PS5 comes with the what's it called? Modern Warfare 3 right now, I think. But who
Yeah, but
cares?
it's Modern Warfare 3. That game is ass.
Yeah.
It looks so. I'm so happy I didn't buy that. It looks so
The
bad.
PlayStation 5 Slim looks good though. It looks good. Looks way
I don't
better
know.
than the big
I'll
fat
wait
one.
till GTA 6 comes out and then see what's going on around that
You're not
time.
gonna buy
I'll
a
see.
console beforehand?
No, I'll wait till it comes out.
I think I might buy a console beforehand.
What
But
for?
we have
We'll
like
see.
2 years.
Yeah, we have plenty of time to like.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because it comes out in 2025, right? That's what they said.
Oh yeah, 2025. So we got about a year and a half or something.
If anything, you can buy like a secondhand console.
Yeah.
Literally. By then, yeah. Bro, I was like, you can buy consoles now, right? Like it's
Yeah,
easy.
they're in stock
Okay.
now. My brother was telling me that there was like a. I was at Best Buy back in my hometown,
Bro,
and I
just
was
remember
just
when
seeing
these
them
shits were like
everywhere. They're like
impossible to find.
a whole ass cage just filled them.
I see. I see them on Amazon. Let's go. We're back to consoles being available. That was such a wild. It was like 2 years of
Dude,
Yeah.
resellers
Fucking
having
PS5s for
people
like
by the
$700,
balls.
$800.
And the thing is that people were buying them.
People were buying them.
And it's like, bro, you can wait. Like, I know you want to play your 2K, just wait. It's not that big a deal.
Dude, they wanted to play 2K so bad.
It's literally though, like people were buying it and then playing 2K. I'm like,
Yeah.
please. Or Call of Duty. It's like, for the love of God, you could have played those in the previous gen. It would have been the same thing.
But yeah, I guess that's gonna be something to look forward to.
I'll wait.
But that's gonna take such a long. Until in the
That
meantime, what the fuck do we look forward to? Like, what are you guys playing right now?
let me
Or what are you
see.
guys looking forward to in the future? What are the games that are coming out?
20. Let me look at 2024 games. The thing is that I don't really know what games are coming. Hades 2. I'm looking forward to. Let's
Looking
see.
forward to the Stalker game. I think that
Stalker.
comes
Oh
out
my
Oh
soon.
yeah,
God, yes.
Stalker.
Stalker looks so good. I want that so bad.
That's right.
Tarkov's
I'm
dropping the arena
surprised
mode, so I'm excited for that.
they didn't drop any trailer at the Game Awards for Stalker. I was looking forward to that.
There's a new Kojima game.
Oh, there's the new Dragon Ball game coming out too. The new Tenkaichi like game.
I'm looking forward to the Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2 game. There's games I have in mind. I just can't think of them off top, like certain things. Hades 2 is definitely something that like I think is going to be really good because Hades 1 was so goated in terms of being a roguelike. And I feel like it came out.
Yeah,
I played it when it was early access, and then when it full dropped as a game, I feel like it fucking blew up in popularity that year.
yeah, I'm definitely buying Hades when that comes out.
You know what's funny? I still haven't played the first Hades.
Hades, I don't know. Do you like roguelikes?
Yeah, I mean, I played Risk of Rain like a lot, and then I also
Well,
played
this
Dead
one's.
Cell. That was
I
fun.
was gonna say it's not. It's not really like Risk of Rain. It's more like
No, it's like a top-down one where you just kind of like
yeah.
go around and like kill things.
It's like a. I guess beat 'em up is probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
Because Dead Cells is another really good one. If they made a Dead Cells 2, I would be so happy.
Dead Cells was good. I remember playing that when they had they still have the Twitch integration, which is really fun. Highly recommend it. But anything else like
I can't think off top. You're making me think of things. I don't know.
I don't know, well, you don't have to be the only one. I'm like asking Decky too. Damn.
I know. Oh, that Blight survival game. That one looks cool.
What?
Blight?
Blight?
Yeah, Blight survival.
I've never even heard of that.
It's Blight.
It's the one where it's like knights in a type of zombie type thing.
Or zombies.
Another zombie game. Oh, there was the Walking Dead game
It's
that came
called,
out
like,
recently that totally
yeah.
bombed.
But that's from like a studio that makes terrible games.
I was expecting something good at least, man.
Let me see. Let me share this with you guys. How do I do this?
We gotta figure out a
This
way
game's on my ocean.
where we can like share the video on top of like this thing.
It's not even that. I'm just kind of dumb in terms of finding the share link thing from this.
That's true. Your brain doesn't work sometimes.
Blight Survival. Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah, Blight survival. So it's basically you're like a knight in
Where'd you put it?
I put it in the chat.
Blight Survival.
Yeah, and it is 4-player co-op. We're supposed to. I don't know when it's even supposed to come out. I'm hoping it's gonna be good. We'll see.
Oh,
Action
this is
game.
like medieval zombies.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I don't know.
I'm getting kind of like, oh, what am I feeling about this game?
Dark Souls.
I was thinking Dark Souls low key, but it's like more not necessarily like
Writer.
it's like a over the shoulder third person, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is it like For Honor combat?
It kind of looks like it, but I don't know.
Bro, I'm fucking opened up Steam to look at my wish list. Goddamn, Payday 3 dropped the DLC for a heist.
I thought you guys were gonna play Payday like a lot more than.
The thing is that it didn't have enough heists at launch, and it was kind of lackluster. It was fun, but then like once you do them all, it's like, eh.
That's a
They
few
dropped a
games.
free God of War DLC.
They did.
Oh, nice.
It's like a. I think it's actually supposed to be like a roguelike DLC. Or understand.
Mm.
I have a lot of games that are like coming soon on my wish list. Let me see. There's this game called Subliminal. That looks like terrifying. It's a horror game.
On Steam.
I like horror games, so that's like what I'm interested in. Lies of P, is that like? Oh, it's a Souls.
Lies of P is on Game Pass.
I heard that one's pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's literally not. If you wanted to play Lies of P, it's on Game Pass right now.
I have Game Pass, so.
That's what I'm saying. I knew you had Game Pass. That's what I'm
So
saying.
is Remnant 2. Remnant 2 is on Game Pass now.
Remnant 2 is on Game Pass. Yo, Game Pass be getting games out of fucking nowhere. Like, I feel like it's. I'm not seeing it being announced anywhere. I look at Game Pass and it's like, oh yeah, this random game that you were interested on Steam, you gotta buy. It's right here, homie.
Here you go, pal.
You have to constantly be checking like the updates to
Literally.
Game Pass to make sure.
Bro, I fucking bought RoboQuest on Steam, and not even joking, like the next time I opened up Game Pass, that shit was, oh, new games added to Game Pass. Like, man, fuck me. I didn't have to buy it. I didn't refund it because I already had too many hours in the game. But I was like, bullshit. The same thing happened with I think is Hades on Game Pass? I think Hades is on Game Pass, but I had bought it already. It's all like every game that like not every game, but like there's so many games that like I'll fucking buy and I'll look later, it's like Game Pass. Like, fuck me.
Oh, I also have to stay alive until Toby Fox makes the second Undertale game.
Is he gonna make another Undertale?
Well, he's been making this not sequel, I guess, but like this other universe game, Deltarune.
Oh,
but that game, he's been making like chapters and pieces over years and years. But he made like 2 chapters, and then he said, "All right, fuck that. I'm just gonna make them all and then release them when I'm done." But it's been years since it's been like a year or 2 since the last one. And I love his games. I love Undertale a lot. I bought it like on every console I could, and I bought it for people too. I think I have like 40 hours on the game alone on PC.
You saying you bought it on every console you could just remind me of that fucking Skyrim conversation we had.
Oh, of a certain individual that
Bro,
you know.
That was such like a Skyrim is fun, but that was such a wild discussion to have.
Yeah, that was funny.
Speaking of him mentioning it though, I almost fucking booted up Skyrim just for the fun of it. I don't fucking after all these years.
I'm not surprised. He got to you, man.
I don't think I've played Skyrim in probably 4 years.
The first time I played Skyrim was the last time I played Skyrim. I picked it up and put it down like 20 minutes.
It's not for everybody.
I did the same.
I think that like
it's not my game, bro.
It's not. And the thing is that looking back at it, Skyrim's combat is not like the greatest thing of all time. It's pretty fucking basic. It's like swing sword.
And the like, only block. Which is crazy. Okay, I'm referencing your old conversation a little bit, but it's not I'm not gonna like, you know, bag on whatever the conversation was about, but the only reason Skyrim is still alive is because of the mod community.
Yes.
That's the only reason why.
Looking back at it, it's definitely a good game for the time period it came out. But like Dave said, it's not a good Elder Scrolls game in the sense that it just basically mainstreamed the way certain things were done. And then it's also the combat isn't the best. Like you play something like, let's say, The Witcher 3. If you're fighting something, you could parry it, you dodge, you do whatever it is. Like there's like a lot more involved in it. If it's Skyrim, it's like if you're using a sword and shield, you're like, I can block. You can't parry, and then you're like you maybe do a shield bash, and then you're just hitting them with the sword, hoping they'll die eventually because they're fucking meat shields.
Yep.
Versus like, let's say something like I would consider The Witcher adjacent enough in terms of what they are. It's like a medieval fantasy type thing or something like that around that time period. Like, there's more involved with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very old game, so like it just makes sense
Yeah,
for
both
the
of them
time.
are old as fuck.
Yeah.
Looking at Witcher 3 is old as fuck, man.
Witcher 3 is also old.
Oh yeah.
When did The Witcher 3 come out? Because the thing, you know what I am looking forward to, Marty? Because you mentioned it. Witcher 4, baby. They're making another game.
Oh, they're making another game?
Yes.
Did they release that on Game Awards?
No, it was actually announced before then.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Witcher 3 Yes, they did announce a new Witcher 3 came out in 2015. That's fucking old. It's almost 10 years old. Let me see. Witcher
That was high school
4.
for me.
But yeah, they announced The Witcher 4, so the new saga begins. So people. It was announced in October.
I have a question. I
Wait,
have a
no.
little conversation starter.
Oh, wait, no, it was released an update in October. Sorry, what were you gonna ask?
I have a new conversation starter. If you were to play one game for the first time, like one game, like it can only be one for the first time again, what would it be?
Wait, you're saying like I go back to that time, or I play it again for the first time now?
Play it again for the first time now.
So if it's a multiplayer game, that community could be fucking long dead. So there's okay.
Multiplayer games count?
Sure. But it can only be one game. So if it's a single player game, it can only be a single player game, not a multiplayer game.
For the first time, like
for the
relearning
first
everything?
time.
Just
It could be in my case, it's a story game, but like it could be a multiplayer
I would
game too.
figure like that would apply to story games.
But people
Story games
love
would be way more
multiplayer
important
games
for it.
like the first time they played it too. So
Because you're in it for the story, not really.
The
for
thing is that multiplayer games now, I feel like even if I play something for the first time, I wouldn't have that first love because there's certain games that I loved, but it was also like the time period I was in my life. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
Modern Warfare 2, if it released now, I'd be like, man, this game's a piece of shit, buggy. Not buggy, but like unbalanced as fuck. But like playing it back then, I was like, oh shit, that was pretty lit. Because I was fucking like 12 years old.
It's fair.
But probably like.
Okay, then I'll ask another question after.
Wait, probably. Fuck. Definitely not League. If I were to play League for the first time now, I'd be like, man, this game hates.
Okay, but like
man.
for the first time. Okay, if you played League for the first time now, I would also want to fucking die.
League right now is way too complicated to learn, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's too much. I'm trying to think. What are you thinking, Becky? What are you along the lines of?
Probably a Call of Duty game.
Really?
Call of Duty? That's fucking. I feel like that's
That was my high school experience.
Mine
fair.
too, but it was also League, which is kind of unfortunate. But
I didn't play League till like later than that.
you played
I'm
League in
thinking-
college?
I played League in like 2016, 2015.
So college?
Yeah.
Yeah. I played in 2014. I was still in high school.
I'm thinking through all the fucking series that I have in my head that I just loved. I think the Halo campaigns are fucking near and dear to my heart. Like, if I could go back and be like, oh, I've played the first two, and then now I know the three, I'm not going to know how it goes, or Reach, I'm not going to know how it goes, would be cool. But same thing for, like, Gears. Fuck. I think that Doom is so fun, too. I don't know.
Damn. Did Doom like define you or something? Like I had no idea.
No, but, like,
Oh, you
Doom is
like
just
Doom
so...
that
Have you
much?
played Doom Eternal?
No, not Eternal. I played Doom 2016 though.
No, if you played Doom Eternal, that game just plays so fucking fluid. It's so good.
It took me like 3 years to beat 2016 though, because I just kept
I
putting
would
it off.
say it's not necessarily that Doom was super. It was just really fun. I would say probably The Witcher 3.
Damn, really?
Yes, I think that was one of my favorite experiences in terms of story games.
For
What would you
me,
pick?
it has to be. It's like a tie between like.
Are you gonna say Undertale?
Detroit.
No, not Detroit. Detroit's really good though.
You played that twice, didn't you?
I played it 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, I try to get like a lot of endings.
And you
but,
wouldn't go back to play it again?
No, there's Undertale. I would prefer Undertale over Detroit.
Ah, see.
But
Was Undertale was that your choice?
It has to be between like Undertale and like one of the original Legend of Zeldas, like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Probably Majora's Mask because it's a lot more dark and sinister than like Ocarina of Time. But as a kid, I didn't know that. But as an adult, I think I would enjoy it a lot more. So I think I'd have to go with like one of those two, either Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask or uh what's it called, Undertale. Because man, that game
That's
made
fair.
me cry.
I don't know. I say The Witcher if it's because it's just an individual game. It's not like a franchise.
Okay, okay, but let me ask this question now. If you can relive a game again for the first time,
Fuck.
what would it be?
That is.
Is that the same
That's even
question?
harder.
No.
No, because the first question was if you were to do it now.
Yeah.
So like, let's say
For the
you
first
were
time now?
Yeah.
in this day and
If you
age,
could
and the
play
other
a game
time,
for the
like,
first time now in your current state of mind in your adulthood, what would you pick?
yeah. And the second question, like, you go back in time. You're going back to like then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like you can relive those moments of like playing this game for the first time. Or playing, it doesn't have to be for the first time, just reliving like these kind of games. For me it's probably gonna be Call of Duty. Like,
It's either gonna be COD or
Okay.
it's gonna be even
I changed my
way
answer
back.
then. I misunderstood.
oh, your first question, on your first question?
Yeah. So your new question now would be Call of Duty for me.
Oh, okay.
I would say probably COD. I would say like either Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2 era.
Oh, but there's also like really good Battlefield moments for me. Do you guys play Battlefield?
Oh, I fucking love
I
Battlefield.
love
Mhm.
Battlefield 3, man.
Battlefield. Oh my god! Remember Battlefield 3? That one map. I think it was Rush. Or
Damn
after you
Event Peak?
is that the one where you jump
Jump
down?
down? Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Yes. Oh, you drive the vehicles off and you
Yep.
jump out of the car. You've been
Yep.
chasing people down. They're going down. You're chasing. Oh my god,
Okay,
that was such a good
I have a
map.
story.
I'm mad that Battlefield. I'm sorry. Wait, before you go to your,
Yeah,
I'm
you're good,
mad
you're
they
good.
don't do stuff like that anymore. It was
Yeah.
such a simple concept and it was so fun to do. I feel like we don't need these like giant extravagant things like they think we do, as much as we just need like things that create Battlefield moments
Mm-hmm.
where you're seeing the fucking cars blowing up next to you, people jumping off the cliffs, snipers fucking nailing your friend as he's sprinting by. The
Yep.
dude jumps out of a jet and shoots another jet with a rocket launcher, then gets back inside of
That
his.
was made in that was a pretty gamer moment. I remember that.
Bro, I saw, you know what? I saw fucking somebody do something like that. Sorry, on TikTok, this dude gets out of it, flips his plane upside down. So he's flying upside down, gets out, starts repair tooling his plane, turns around, shoots a jet with his rocket launcher, then gets back into his plane after he fixes it.
Oh, I
And
saw
I was
that
like,
clip. Yeah.
bro, like people are getting back into doing Battlefield shit though.
I did something like that once. So this is my story. I did something similar. I was playing Rush on Damn Van Peak where you jump off that cliff.
Yeah.
I was on the attacking side, so I was jumping towards the enemies and the enemies were
Yes.
retreating. The enemy had a helicopter trying to like shoot us down or like hit us with their blades as we were coming down. And I was like super immersed with like a couple of my friends. And we were all like, we gotta go, we gotta jump. And so we all jump up together. And then we see the helicopter come, like, oh shit. So I pull out my rocket launcher and I shoot it in midair. It explodes and I get like a multi kill. And we were just like screaming at the top of our lungs, like super excited about like me just getting this multi kill on the feed. And it was cool because it was right before I pulled my parachute too. So I was like, I shot the guy, explodes, and I put my parachute and I just go down and I keep fighting my fight. It was so fucking fun back then.
I think Battlefield 4 was fun, but Battlefield 3
Three
just had
three is
such
just
a.
way better.
It was.
Well, not
I think
better.
the community was better at the time.
Four was better. 4 is better, but 3 was
4 is a better
fun.
game, but 3 was more fun. I
Yeah,
think
3
that's
was a lot
definitely the
of
way to
fun.
put it.
Mhm.
Because 4 is when they started with that Levolution. Like 4 had like that really. That's when they started doing the.
Levolution.
4 did the extravagance, but it still felt fun.
Yeah.
And then after that is when I feel like the extravagance started turning too much.
Yeah, with 5 and 1 going back in time when it was just not as fun.
Yeah. I feel like Battlefield's added. I think like let's say Battlefield 1, right? That's the one that's World War 1.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea to go back to World War 1, but it's also like there's less shit.
They didn't have
You
a
know?
lot of stuff in the game either, yeah. They didn't have like a good
Yeah,
upgrade
it's like,
system.
and the issue is you just went back to a time period where there's like 3 fucking guns back then.
Yeah, and like horses.
Yeah. Versus when you're playing like Battlefield 3, you got like wild shit
Remember in
all the
Battlefield
time.
5 they tried making fucking battle royale mode in there. It was called Firestorm.
Oh yeah, I saw that,
It was
and then
dog
nobody played
shit.
it.
It was
Nobody played
complete
it.
dog
I
shit.
saw that shit for like 3
The
days.
game
It was
came out. I
done.
remember I wanted to buy the game, but I was like, I'm just gonna wait till it goes on sale. There was literally a sale 3 weeks later, and they raised it from like $60 to $20. I bought it for $20 on
You know
Xbox.
what it is too? Battlefield 5 had the issue that the people and the devs were fighting at the time.
Really?
The community and the devs. That's when I think it was Battlefield 5. That's when that one dude said, "Well, if you don't like us, then just don't buy the game," or something like. He said something stupid like that. Well, if he said if you don't like it, then just don't buy it, and then people were like, "Okay, fuck you," and then they didn't buy it, and then it was like,
Yeah.
he literally said something like
I
that.
bought that game for $20 on the Xbox One. I got it at Target. I was like, oh shit, this is on sale. It just came out, and yeah, I got it. That was cool.
Battlefield 5.
Uh, but yeah, I guess I would have to like relive those days, but I don't know which game to choose, to be honest. Black Ops 1 was also a good time.
Black
I
Ops 1
think
was
Black
really
Ops
fun.
1 was a good time, but I think I had more with Black Ops 2.
I don't know. For me, it's like Modern Warfare 2. I had a lot of good moments in Modern
Modern
Warfare
Warfare
2 as
2 was
well.
such a good. Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2 is such an
But
unbalanced game. But it was
remember in
so
Black
good back
Ops 1,
then.
dude, Michael Myers? You guys ever played
Yeah,
Michael
I
Myers?
played I played some
Yeah.
of those
Those
Yeah,
like
but then
community
people
also,
games.
community games that people made.
Mhm.
yes.
You would
But
go
you
into
know,
like
hear me
public
out, though.
lobbies and be like, anybody want to play Michael Myers? And they're like, oh, add me, and so you just get like a big ass lobby of random
Hear me
people.
out though. Oh, man, actually, I'm gonna pick Reach. I changed my mind. I'm picking Halo Reach
Reach?
because yes,
Damn.
the community games that I played in Reach is probably the peak. It would just be like you just said. You'd get random invites from people who'd be like doing custom games at like fucking midnight, 2 in the morning, and you'd end up in a lobby with like 16 people just doing whatever custom games that they had lobbies, or somebody like, oh, I have this one if you guys want to try this, and we would just be playing random shit from the file share. Oh my god, Reach's file share I think was one of my favorite things of all time. I don't think I don't know. I feel like Halo died because they don't have that sort, or they took too long to have that sort of shit in games like they used to.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh god, Reach is so good.
Well, if they actually made a Halo Reach Battle Royale, that'd be pretty sick. I'd probably play that.
There's a dude making a Halo Battle Royale,
There's a dude making it.
like an individual dude.
Oh,
I saw some streamer playing it.
or playing hide and seek in the COD lobbies too. Oh my god, that was fun.
Yeah, you're right. It's like so hard to pick because there is so many memories of doing random shit like that in
Like
different
you
games.
would only equip like smoke grenades, so you can like use your smoke grenades to like get out of the way, or like stun grenades or something.
Or what was it? When was it Modern Warfare 3 introduced Infected?
Yeah, it was when the Modern Warfare 3
Mhm.
introduced it. Yeah.
That was such a good time too because then you'd go into custom Infected lobbies.
Yeah.
Oh
You
man,
know what's crazy? I actually didn't like Modern Warfare 3 when it first came out. I thought it was dog shit.
it's definitely not the best.
It's good. I think it's really good. It just
No,
when I
it's
first
not the
played it,
best.
I thought it was dog shit. I was like, this is
I think
awful. I think it's because it
Modern
didn't have
Warfare
quick scoping. I think that's why I didn't
Modern
like it.
Warfare 3 is good, but it's not. I don't know.
That's when they had introduced score streaks, I think.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's also when they introduced Specialist.
Yeah, yeah.
The specialist
Those different
class, yeah.
classes.
I used to love doing Specialist. That was so fun. I'm mad that they don't do shit like that no more. Like I feel like I don't know.
The MW3, what was it? The Spec Ops? That was kind of trash.
It wasn't as good as Modern Warfare 2's. Modern Warfare 2 Spec
No.
Ops was just the best in terms of Spec
Yeah.
Ops. When we fucking did them all in one night.
Yeah, we did. All on veteran.
Oh my god, that was so
Damn.
AIDS.
It
And then
took a while,
seeing the
but we did
dude
it.
actually do it though, I was like, oh no, we're just kind of dumb. I didn't realize that you could one shot the jugs with a thumper if you hit him in the mouth, but it's
Yeah,
also
I
you have
had
to
no
hit him in the
idea.
mouth.
Mhm.
Hitting somebody in the mouth with a thumper consistently the way that the guy did in the video was actually insane.
Yeah, because you beat the whole thing in like a minute or something.
My mom
It was
calls
like
me
what?
specialist.
Wasn't it like yeah? But Specialist though being a perk system was so fun. I feel like Modern Warfare 3 in terms of the kill streak method or the way they did it was probably my favorite. for it being you had your offensive ones for people that loved your aggro shit. You had the defensive one, the support ones, where it's like maybe I'm not as good at getting whatever, so my kill streaks will last between lives. They're just not going to be as offensive.
Yeah.
And you're a specialist, which is like I want to get a fucking Moab, so I'm going to go straight gun kills, baby. Let's run it.
Yep. Oh man, I've only gotten one nuke. Have you guys gotten nukes?
I've gotten Moabs, and I might have gotten one nuke back in the day.
Moabs was 30.
For 3. Was it 25 or 30?
Yeah, it was 30, I think.
Yeah, I got one
But
nuke and one over.
To get a Moab, you couldn't use your kill streak kills.
Yeah.
You had to get gun kills.
Yeah.
I've gotten a Moab before. The thing is, I feel like my skill as a gamer had improved between the time of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, so like it was easier for me to go for it.
I only got one.
And I think 2.
It was the very end of a fucking match too. So
I
like,
remember
I used it and then that was
Yeah,
it.
I remember getting my first one. Like as soon as it popped up,
The game was
it was
over.
playing like capture the flag.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
soon as it popped up, someone captured the flag and it didn't go off. Well, no, it
Yeah.
did. The animation went off, but I don't think it
I
counted.
think
I
mine was
have
like
a video
hardpoint
of
or
it.
something.
What do you guys think is the best COD system that they've used for multiplayer?
Black Ops 2 probably.
Like, yeah, for
Black
like
Ops
custom
2.
classes and stuff like that. I think Black Ops 2. Yeah. I think that pick 10 was so good.
Yeah, pick 10 was good. I like the pick 10.
I don't know. They should just go back to that.
Oh yeah, to like get rid of like your secondary if you want like extra.
Yeah, extra
That
stuff.
was such a good.
Lethals.
If you're like you want an extra perk, get rid of your pistol.
Yeah, I think Black Ops 2 just
Mhm.
nails it. Everything
That
else
was
is just kind
smart.
of mid.
That was very smart.
Yeah.
I think that's probably part of the reason I look back at Black Ops 2 too is like being really good in that sense, is because it's like they did a lot of things well
Yeah.
overall.
The guns were really good in that game too.
Yeah. The MS whatever pistol SMG was so good. The pistols all felt good. Like I remember I had a class that because Pick 10 was so good, I just supercharged my burst pistol and it made my entire class around that. It's like you could do stupid shit like that. It'd be like my entire class. If you wanted a knifing only class, you'd be like, I set all my perks to being able to knife really well and throwing axe or whatever it was.
Does the new Xbox have like backwards compatibility with like those old games or no?
Probably. I think Xbox is very big on that. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna have to get a. You were asking PS.
Because if that's the
or
case, then I'll
Xbox.
have to go Xbox.
I'm gonna go Xbox. I just thought about it. I want to play Gears of War again.
Mm.
I want to do it, and I know it's on Game Pass. I want to play Gears 2 and 3 again, and I know it's on Game Pass.
Gears was also a good game. I loved Gears.
Bro,
I played
Gears,
3 and I was like, oh, I gotta know what the fuck happens in the other two. So I played like 1
Bro,
and 2.
that was my experience too. I played 3 first, and then I went back with my cousin Michael.
Yeah.
We played the other two, and then we were just these are brutal games. They were so good though.
Yeah.
Gears 3 was brutal. You're
Yeah.
going into Gears 3 not knowing. I feel like Gears 3 was definitely, despite being the last in that trilogy, wasn't a bad introduction to the games.
Mm-hmm.
Because it made you want to go back and be like, what happened before
Yeah.
this? How did we get here?
I used to
But it also
love
didn't
playing
feel
Horde.
like, yeah, oh my god, Gears. As much as Gears 2 Horde was cool, Gears 3 Horde was so fun.
Gears,
Like the whole system of being able to
why
upgrade
do-
everything too.
a lot more games don't really do that, you know?
That having the Horde mode.
Yeah, not a lot of games have like
I
a
don't
good
know.
Horde mode. Like,
There was a time where like
Gears.
games were adding it and then they stopped. Because
yeah,
things were trying to copy it. Like Halo did Firefight afterwards. Firefight's fun. I like Firefight.
we need a new
Halo Infinite just
Titanfall.
had Firefight.
We need a new Titanfall.
Oh, people are speculating that they might be announcing it soon because they've been dropping teasers that they might be working on it.
Hmm.
They're edging the community. I'm not even like I've been seeing like there's random stuff that Respawn's doing that people are speculating they might be doing it. They're not 100% sure.
That's also another game that I really, really enjoyed, but they just took a shit on it. Because, well, they stopped updating it because they were like Apex. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apex killed anything of if
Yeah.
Titanfall 3 was in development, Apex definitely slowed that down to like a halt, like a grinding halt.
now Apex,
it's
all
like-
they care about is like getting skins out. The game's fine. Like, I'd still play it, but I don't really go out of my way anymore.
I think I don't know. Apex is good, but Titanfall is just
Oh, Titanfall was just great, man. It was just too
it's
good.
so smooth.
Yeah.
I think that Titanfall definitely had like a fucking huge skill ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
As much as Apex has one, Titanfall's is higher. I feel like
Yeah, Titanfall is pretty
because the
big.
speed of that game is just faster.
It's super, super high paced.
I play at a. I know that I
Fast
play
paced.
at a fucking ridiculous sense. When I play Titanfall, I have to lower it because it's like that game's just too fast with everything going on.
Yeah, but you
It was
also
like
have
specific.
play super high sense. You play like at 16 DPI with like 2 times speed.
Yeah.
So you play at like 3200 DPI basically.
Listen, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just used to it, but it's also there's certain games I have to lower it. Like when I played For Honor a little bit there, I had to lower it.
Okay.
But For Honor is different because it was more of like the blocking. Like every little thing I would do would put me to block in the wrong direction. Like, oh fuck
Yeah.
me. I don't know, man. Oh, if I go back to the Gears trilogy, that would be so much fun. Because the Gears trilogy is
You can
so
only pick
brutal.
one though, bro. Like
I
if you're
know
only to
I'm
pick
just
one,
saying.
It's
I'm
picking
just
them
saying.
all.
you're
I
picking
know
them
I want
all.
everything.
I
I'm
think I
greedy.
might for me I don't know, man.
It's just so hard to think about it because there's so many that were so good, and they were all so close to each other in time frame too.
The thing is I have more memorable memories in Battlefield than I do in Call of Duty. Like I have a lot of good ones in Call of Duty, but I remember specific moments in Battlefield.
I think my biggest was Halo Reach,
Okay. How about
but it
you,
was because
Decky?
of the custom. I
Call of
don't know
Duty?
if you guys did as much custom
Which
games
Call
with
of
that.
Duty specifically, Decky? Because I know you
Yeah,
more Call
you
of
said
Duty.
Call of Duty, Decky. Which one are you
Oh
picking?
yeah. I was looking for my video of like the Moab fail. Just posted it.
Oh,
I
yeah,
knew
you
I had
have
it
it?
somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
I knew I had it somewhere.
Hey, yo, Decky
That
has a big
Oh,
shattered
you
one.
were
my
running the
heart.
P90? That was a good gun
Yeah.
back then too.
Oh, Decky was running Specialist.
Oh, it just got out.
Oh,
Yeah. I was
that's
sad.
Damn, that's so sad. Oh, I'd be crying, bro.
that's fucking hilarious. That's so bad. Now that was the real Moab kit because he had the Specialist. You knew. Oh god.
Dude, that blows.
I used to love specialist. I wish COD brought back specialist. It was just such a nice little thing to have. But
That
they're new
map
perks
pissed
system
me
they
off.
can't. That map? I
Yeah,
didn't
Yeah,
that
mind
that
that
map
map
map.
pissed
wasn't
me
the
off.
greatest.
That map
It
pissed me
wasn't a
off.
great map. You know what map I miss was a Scrapyard. It was pretty good.
That was
Scrapyard is the one in
MW2.
Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's two.
Yeah. They brought it back in the new game, Modern Warfare 3, right?
Fuck that,
Seaside.
though. Yeah, they can gargle me. I'm not
Oh,
buying
was
it.
that Seaside? That was like that port map, I think.
On Black Ops 3, right?
That was MW. Oh yeah, Sea Town, MW3. That map kind of sucked.
Seatown MW3.
It was like a
You know,
port map.
you know what was good about Modern Warfare 3 that they brought was the 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3 maps that they brought in. That shit was
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Oh,
That
when
That
they
was
was
had it
pretty
in Modern
fun.
Warfare 3, right?
good. Yeah, that
People
was
used to
good.
wager
That was
matches
pretty
on that
fun.
shit. People would make money playing that shit.
People still do wager matches. What do you mean?
But like in that game back then,
What do you mean?
people play wager matches in Modern Warfare 3 nowadays.
Yeah.
The old Modern Warfare 3?
No, this Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, I'm talking about like back then.
No, but I'm saying that that's always been a thing with COD.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it
I
just
used to do
started then
wagers.
because of the whole 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 thing.
I think the earliest it started was Modern Warfare 2.
Oh wow.
I think, if I remember correctly.
I
from
just
my
remember
COD
I just
games.
remember the third one because I remember like hearing about people like playing for money and shit.
Yeah. No,
Mhm.
it's an old thing, but I dabbled in the wagers. I dabbled in wagers around Ghost and
Ghost, I
Advanced.
Oh
hated,
yeah,
bro.
I did Ghost
yeah. I
and I
did
did Advanced
wagers.
Hated
Warfare at the time.
Ghost.
I did
I did
ghost
wagers.
wagers.
I
Yeah,
did that,
Ghost?
and I did it
too.
for Advanced Warfare.
I thought Ghost
No,
was
I
dog
didn't do
shit.
it.
Ghost was dog shit. The Ghost had cool concepts.
That was the beginning of the end for Call of
Okay,
Duty for
hear
me.
me out. Ghost had a really cool campaign and a really cool that alien thing. That was it.
Oh yeah, the
Multiplayer was still
alien
ass.
thing with the replacement for
Oh
zombies.
Ghost. I think that alien thing
yeah.
was such a cool novel concept. They haven't done it since, so it's like,
Well, yeah, because it didn't do well because the game sucked.
yeah. If Ghost would have done good on the multiplayer, I feel like that alien thing could have gotten farther. They just
Yeah.
needed that Ghost failed. Man, think about it. Yeah,
Yeah, that alien thing was pretty fun.
it was fun. It was a cool little
Yeah,
thing
that
to
was
do because
fun. I
it's like
remember that now. I
because
didn't play
normally you
much of
had
it.
zombies, right? Which is
Yeah.
fine, but like to have something that wasn't zombies and it wasn't ass buns, it's like yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This was definitely it was a thing. And I think my beginning for the end for Call of Duty, the one that I never played was wait, was it Infinite Warfare? Which was the one that was in space?
Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, that one. That was the one I didn't play.
Cranked was a
Yeah,
good game mode in
that was
Ghosts. I like
garbage.
that one.
Which one?
Cranked and Ghosts.
That was a cool game.
That was a
Actually.
good game mode.
Oh yeah,
That was a
you're
good
super
That's the one where
fast.
you have to
Mhm.
get
Kill
kills though, right?
someone
You
or
die.
else you die. You explode. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Forced you to not be a little bitch.
Yeah.
I always like game
They
modes
can
like
bring
that.
that back. Why don't they bring that mode
They
back
they did.
No,
they
they
did
brought
a
it
few.
back.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
did. Yeah.
They even did it in this Call of Duty.
in this
Modern
They
current
did in the
one?
last one too. Yeah. Modern Warfare 2.
And Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
I don't think I played it then.
They don't have it all the time.
It's like a limited time game mode kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
I hate when they do stuff like that. I get why they do it because it's like I'll bring people back in for a little bit, but it's like, bro, just leave it on. Let me play my because back then they used to have those game modes the entire time. That
Yep.
playlist, it would
Mhm.
just be that playlist. Nowadays they're like you can play it for one weekend, bitch, and you're gonna have to come back in like 3 months when we bring it back. And it's like, man, I miss that they used to let you do whatever you wanted all the time.
We still didn't hear
When they
Dickie's
release stuff.
answer.
That
Do
is
it.
true.
Which game? Which
The-
Call of Duty?
Mm, it's a Black Ops. I just don't know if it's one or two.
I had a
between
lot of
one or
good.
two.
Okay, for me, Black Ops 1 is probably it because man, I used to have a lot of fun for Black Ops 1. I decided it's not
That was a
Battlefield.
lot of fun.
Black Ops 1 is probably it.
I think Black Ops 1 for me, the zombies was really good. But
I
for
didn't play it with the
multiplayer,
zombies,
Black
man. I
Ops
played with the multiplayer. But zombies, I love zombies, but I played it mostly for the multiplayer. We would play
I think
zombies when
multi-
we're tired of multiplayer.
for
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
That's when you
I
play
don't know.
zombies.
Those
I
nights
think
of just
I
leaving your
enjoyed
console
multiplayer
on.
more on Black Ops 2.
It was good on Black Ops. It was better on Black Ops 2. That's why I liked it. But
That's my thing. Is that like I don't know. I think the zombies was better on Black Ops up until they released that the country map on Black Ops 2. That was so good.
Oh yeah, the underground.
the underground one with the mine,
Mine.
with the big
Was it
old
buried or whatever it was? I don't know.
buried. Yeah, buried was good.
That was such a good map. I love
That's
that
a good
map.
Buried
map.
was good. Yeah.
with the giant guy.
Origins was the
that helps you out.
best though.
That was on Black Ops 2.
Origins, the
That was
ones.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah, that's the one with the original guys. That
The
was good.
original guys in the trenches in World War II, I think.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah, with the big giant mech robots.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, with the staffs. That one was a good one. I never beat it because that was like the one you can actually finish. That was the one where you can like have like an end game.
Mm. I don't think I ever beat it either. I'm not good at doing Easter eggs for zombies. I'm kind of
Logan
very lazy.
fucking aims for that shit. Logan
Yeah.
loves doing the Easter eggs.
Mob of the Dead was better. Mob of the Dead was I changed my mind. I think Black Ops 2 Zombies was
Mob
pretty
of the Dead
fucking good.
is a lot
Mob
better.
of the Dead, I think is okay. I changed my mind. Buried was cool. Mob of the Dead was so good.
The
I used to
prison is
know
so cool,
a lot
man.
of Mob of the Dead. It was such a cool concept.
You know they remade it for Black Ops 3? The custom maps?
Oh,
custom.
Somebody remade
I
it.
bet, yeah.
Was it full and done though? Like, was it actually done?
It's 1-for-1. it's done.
Oh, nice.
I have to go back and do it then. Like
It's
all
done.
the Easter eggs too.
Oh,
I don't know about all the Easter eggs, but it's done. I'd be down to try that one.
Mob of the Dead is really good. That was
Mhm.
such a fun map. Then, oh man, I know it's controversial. I like Transit.
I like Transit too. I think it's good.
Some people hated Transit. I was like, man,
I
it's
liked
kind
it.
of cool. It's
I
like a
liked it.
cool concept.
Transit
Yeah,
is
being able to
frustrating.
travel on a bus, it was very
Yeah.
frustrating, but it was really cool.
when one person's like in another town.
Yeah.
and they go down and you can't help them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
running around the
fucking
fog and
bus leaves
shit,
without you, everybody leaves the bus.
or that one area with like just fire everywhere. You need the bus to
Yeah.
travel through it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit sucked.
God.
Yeah, that was a
Like-
good. I remember when that came out, I was like fucking pumped when Transit like was a thing. I was like, holy shit, you can move on a bus.
Yeah.
And that shit actually scared. It was actually scary too. Like it had a really creepy vibe.
The fog was scary. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
walking through that shit. 'Cause
Transit-
sometimes
I
you had
think-
to.
Black Ops 2 Zombies, for some of the maps, are kind of creepy. Mob of the Dead was kind of creepy too. It was definitely more eerie of a map, I feel like. Compared to like other Zombies maps.
What other zombies maps were really good?
My
Moon
first
sucked.
big Easter egg. That was my first big Easter egg that I did. I felt so accomplished on Moon. to do
Moon?
the Easter egg. Yeah,
Oh, I hated Moon, dude. Moon's so
it wasn't
hard.
great, but I
It's
felt accomplished
hard.
after doing that. Yeah, it's hard. That's why I felt so good
No,
after
I would feel
beating
good
it.
after that too.
When it said fuck the tunnel on moon.
Trying to think what else is
Yeah,
good.
like the space
Ascension's
stuff
fun.
where you need to like take off your helmet to get like the that remote thing, like the device. It's like you could carry one or two, but you have like no air if you go
Mhm.
outside. So it's a little sacrifice.
Good games, man. Good games.
I
Black
think
Ops
it was
1 would be
definitely
like
a
my.
wild time back then.
I would like to relive that one, just because like that's when like me and Logan met, and like we had a lot of good moments then.
That's fair.
A lot of good moments.
Hey Marty,
Hmm.
what do you do to a soccer ball?
What do I do to a soccer ball?
Yeah,
You kick it.
and then you kick them from the party. You've never heard.
Oh, I remember that.
That was such a fucking.
I
Remember
remember
the
that.
first time somebody
I never
did that
did, I
shit
never
to me?
heard that one though. I
No,
remember like
that was the
there's
first.
other
Somebody
ones.
hit me with that one, and I was so mad.
What the shape of Italy? A boot? Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh god, there was people had creative ways to kick people from the party. That time period, dude. The thing of the two was like, are you guys in a party and the party's full? It's like 8 people.
Or I
And then you're
remember
in
I remember
Discord
one.
call with like 40.
What do you do in dodgeball? He kicked the ball. Just kick him out.
You kicked the ball.
Or not dodgeball, kickball. Sorry. Fuck.
It's like,
That's not
yeah.
that's not it.
Damn, Marty, you ruined the punchline.
No, it wasn't
Our team's
kickball
playing
then.
dodgeball the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kicked the ball and I win
Marty
every
kicked
time.
the ball right back in their face.
I kicked the ball in their face and then I win.
Can't win if you're unconscious.
Yeah. Fuck, that was not the right saying.
It's all good.
What was the one I remember it happened to me and I got so sad. Ah, whatever, who cares? But yeah, I remember those. Good times.
Yeah.
So, speaking of good times, Tim, how was anal last night?
That's wild. That is such a.
You got anal last night? We played
Tim got
Fortnite
anal.
last night, so we
I'm getting
played.
anal on
So we did
CS
get
right
anal.
now.
You get anal in CS?
Yeah, I've been on a loss streak, so I'm losing major points right now. I need to get a win.
Damn.
Have you
Sounds
guys
like
I
seen
was
those
gonna play
Emily
earlier,
clips?
and then Steam went down. Steam.
Oh, it's out on
I
Tuesdays.
forget this. I forget that Steam goes down on the Tuesdays, so I was about to play, and then they were like, "No, we're down." I was like,
Yeah,
"God
it's
damn it."
out on Tuesdays.
By the time it went back up, I was like, "Pod's gonna start soon. I can't do it." So I was playing TFT waiting.
Yeah, Tim was
Very
messaging me. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I was bored.
He was like,
Marty was,
he was
Marty
like,
was like,
"What are you wearing right now?" And I'm like, "What the fuck, dude? The pod's in like an
"Yeah," I was
hour."
like, "So you can game for an hour."
He wanted to like sext me or some shit.
I don't know. Marty was like, "I don't want to play anything."
There's nothing to play.
There is games to play. You just don't want to play them.
You're gonna
No.
play Lethal Company.
Oh, so me and Tim are gonna play Lethal Company.
Like right now?
We were
I'm
gonna.
just saying in general.
He wanted to play earlier, and I was like, "There's
I'm just saying
nothing
in
to play."
general.
In general, nobody invites me to play Lethal Company.
It's hard to get a lot of people together.
Wait a second.
But did you see those Emily clips?
I saw a
Wait, wait.
couple.
Those are so good. Her intentions
Is
are
Ready
good,
or
but
Not
it just
coming
turns
out
out funny.
officially?
Is it
Yeah.
finally coming out?
Yeah, they announced it during the
It looks good.
Game Awards.
It looks good.
We'll have to play it on the launch.
It looks a lot
Launch
better
is
than
on
before. Like it
Wait,
looks
Ready or
super
Not launches
realistic.
on December 13th. Marty, you work tomorrow. God damn it.
I do work
It's
tomorrow.
tomorrow? Oh yeah, at 10 a.m. Oh shit.
I just work whenever you guys are playing games, and then when
I
when
haven't
I am
played.
off, you guys are doing stuff.
I haven't played since July.
No, I mean, I'm going to be free this entire weekend doing meth. What do you want to play, Marty? Let's do Ready or Not this weekend. Marty, what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I work until Saturday night, or I work Saturday night too.
Let's do Sunday. Sunday, said it Sunday right
Didn't
now.
you want to do fucking D&D on Sunday?
The guy never messaged me back. I think I messaged him with too short of notice. I
Ready
could
or not?
find it.
I have
DM,
not
but
played
not
it since
this weekend.
July of last year.
Oh,
Well, that's
last
already-
year?
Mm-hmm.
Why is
Well,
July
that's
this year? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's gonna be new to you then?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't play any of the changes.
Nope.
Yo, some
Yeah,
of the
with, like,
changes are
the-
actually ridiculous, though.
With like the
they had
suicide bomber
oh
now.
what yeah.
That's
No, I wasn't
crazy.
even talking about that. That stupid change they made where you could shoot somebody in the face and they can get back up if you don't handcuff them.
Yeah.
That was the dumbest one. I was like, I'm putting bullets in
Hey
dead
Martin, let's
bodies at
play
this
Lethal
point.
Company. Jesh, you haven't talked to me in weeks.
Not for real. Jeff doesn't talk to me anymore. I stopped playing WoW, and then
What's to
Jeff
talk
was
to you
like,
now?
ugh.
Dude, Jesh has not talked to me in weeks.
I literally, yo, Sam.
I thought
feel
he
you.
died.
He's edging you.
Maybe
He
he
does
has
that to
like
me too.
he has new friends. I think that's why. He has other
Yeah,
friends.
true.
He's a new friend.
No, actually
He
they're not
joined
new.
the
They're
side-
old friends that he's hanging out with
Side
more.
hose.
Yeah.
He found his new Triple H to hang out in. He doesn't want to talk to us anymore.
I'm not even allowed in there.
Yes, you are. It's a dumb slut.
You're fucking lying, bitch.
Sad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
just literally just sitting right there on my bed watching TV, I finished Walking
What are
Dead.
you even watching?
I finished
You should
Walking Dead.
watch Ted Lasso.
Watching Better Call Saul right now.
Forget all your sad shows. Watch Ted Lasso. That's such an upbeat thing.
These aren't sad. The Walking Dead's not sad. Or it's like, well, dude, the last season was fucking gruesome, but they started
Walking Dead's
cussing. They
bad.
started saying the F word.
Walking Dead's a very bad show. Let's be real.
It's good.
Watching The Bear. It's a pretty good show.
Marty,
I want to watch Dave.
we're talking about the same Walking
Dave.
Dead, the one that's kind
Is
of
that
dog
even-
water.
Dave on Hulu with the little Dicky.
Lil Dicky? Is that
Yeah.
good?
I've seen clips and they're funny. And also, what is it? The one of the podcasts I watch or I listen to. One of them is an actor in the show. He's a comedian. He's a stand-up comedian, but he's an actor too.
Your Dropout podcast.
No, Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
Oh, I watched that. Not really. I don't watch that. I see the clips.
Yeah, the clips are funny as fuck. Like the ones where they're making fun of Jules, the little girl, the fucking Filipino
I
girl.
always send those to Emily. Every time they make fun of Filipino people, I send it to Emily.
Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I'm like, I should send it to her just to like remind her.
I love, dude. This thing you can't be like, you can't even like be slightly, okay.
Yeah, be racist.
You can't be racist on Twitch, but on YouTube they'll let it slide, which is fucking great.
Oh, YouTube and Spotify, they're like, let's run it. Baby.
We have to switch to YouTube, guys. We have to go stream on YouTube. We could be a little bit more ourselves.
I'm myself here. I don't say.
You
Our
can't,
racist
though.
selves.
You're stepping boundaries. It's a joke, guys. We're being jokesters. We're funny. But yeah, we can be more ourselves on YouTube. What if we just switch to like we record instead of we stream?
We could.
And then it'd be so much easier for one because we can just do it whenever. We can just be like,
We
hey, you guys
could-
want to
we
hang
could
out and do
literally-
and record?
We could just have like a day that we release them or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, we always release them on Tuesdays. No, we could record. We
can record,
just
like,
have it-
For like 3 days straight, or like for like 10 hours for like a day or something, and then like, yeah, whatever. But we don't have to.
10 hours. That's
But we
not
can
that long.
record,
That'd be
like-
kind of old news by then.
We can
Yeah.
record like every day, and then like, you know,
Anytime
on
something
some
big's
stuff.
going on, for sure.
We're over here talking about like what we could do. Anyway,
We can discuss this. We gotta discuss it.
are we gonna? Oh, we gonna have like a Christmas podcast because the New Year's is a Sunday, by the way.
Wait, New Year's is Sunday?
New Year's.
You
is
wanted to do it
Sunday.
on New Year's?
New Year's Day is on the first day. Oh, I guess. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking Christmas. Oh no, Christmas Day is on Monday too. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just talking out my ass right now because we do our pods on Tuesdays. But oh, I took I'm off next weekend, not this weekend.
You mean you're off?
I'm off I'm off the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, and the 26th. I'm off 5 days.
Hey, yo, what you doing?
Nothing. I just wanted that weekend.
Mario wanted to jerk off. He's doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. I said I was gonna do the 5-knuckle shuffle, poop and shower the other day, and nobody knew what I was talking about.
I
Like,
knew
didn't.
exactly what you're talking about. I just wasn't gonna. I didn't care.
No, but somebody else like, what does that mean? I'm like,
Who? How do you not know what the 5-knuckle shuffle is? You said 5-knuckle shuffle on your dick. That's what you said, right?
no.
Oh no, you just said 5-knuckle shuffle.
I think I put five knuckle shuffle shit, but I didn't put a comma. And they're like, "What do you mean the five knuckle shuffle shit?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Fine, I'll put I retyped the message. And I put commas between everything. Let's clarify here. All right, Marty, you wanted to do a new segment.
Oh, can we talk about one more thing before that?
Yes.
Talk about Fortnite.
What about it?
Lego Fortnite. Dude, can you not be a Lego skin? You can't have a Lego skin in the game?
No, you can.
Only in that mode.
Only in that mode?
Yes.
That's asshole, but whatever.
But it Legoifies any skin you have for most of them.
Yeah.
So you can be a marshmallow Lego?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
they
cool.
did all the skins, I think.
They said it was like 1,500 of them or something like that.
Jeez.
Whatever it is.
You could be a Travis Scott Lego.
12 or 1,500. Whichever way it is, it's definitely it's a lot of skins.
I could be a Lego.
I know those artists are overworked. Holy shit.
No, well, they've been probably planning this for a while. They've been doing this for a while too.
That's so many skins.
Their company's huge. They have the money for it. They can, dude. If you work for Fortnite, you are living the dream. All right.
Yeah, Epic is definitely
Epic Games.
Oh wait.
You should look up a YouTube video like saying like how like interview with an Epic employee or something. Like maybe there's a video out there.
I gotta look at Saturday's tweets in 1 second.
Oh, all right.
No, because he responded to something. Speaking of Fortnite.
Epic
Games. I'll let you finish your thing.
Epic Games has a valuation of 31 billion.
That's so much money. Interview with Fortnite employee. I don't know. The CEO of Epic Games. No, I don't want CEO of Epic Games. This was 5 years ago. Okay, maybe there's no employees. I guess they don't really talk about their employees, huh? Whatever. Just the CEO. There's only interviews of CEOs and shit. Which is kind of lame. But new Fortnite looks pretty good. People are liking it a lot.
Yeah.
Their season is actually pretty good. It's one of the better maps they released.
I think it's pretty fun. It's definitely. I know people hate that running change, but I don't think it's that big a deal compared to like the other stuff that they did.
And there's like there's a lot of more custom options now where you can like race and stuff.
Yeah.
Customize your gun.
That too.
Oh my eye.
Customize your guns.
Yeah, you can customize your
guns. I think this is definitely one of those Fortnite seasons I like actually enjoy. There's some where I'm like, this is pretty goddamn AIDS. Where like they're adding like all these superpowers and you're getting straight smoked and you're like, God damn it.
You can Kamehameha people in the fucking with like Rick and Morty characters.
Oh, yeah.
I like the one where they had the JJK collab. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of fun.
JJK. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the new season or watched the movie. I have a lot to catch up on, yo.
You have to roll the new season. Becca was watching it because I have the Crunchyroll account, so she just signs it and she watches it. And she's like, "Oh, you can't watch it because it's gonna throw me off my place." And then I'm like, "You gotta watch it."
Get your own goddamn Crunchyroll account.
You can't make more profiles.
I don't know.
No, you can't.
Oh my god.
I think Crunchyroll is like one.
It's only one.
You can have multiple people log in.
You have a family membership.
Yeah, but it's the same account. That is probably. Speaking of that, that's probably one of the.
Are they stuck in the past?
They literally have a bundle that you could buy where it's like you can have 4 people log into the account, but not with 4 different accounts. It's like, why are we not making 4 profiles?
Yeah, it's just one account. It's kind of stupid. But at least they have something like that compared to fucking Netflix, where they're like, oh, you have another, you're trying to mooch off one profile or one account. Not gonna happen.
It's so dumb.
Not gonna happen.
They already overcharge for their subscription for
and
like
they
such
raised the price recently too.
Yeah. What is it, like over $20?
It's $22.99 right now. And if you want to buy a new profile, it's $8 more. So right now,
that's so AIDS.
We're paying. My dad's paying like $30-something for Netflix. Which reminds me,
that's so stupid.
I'm gonna nerd out a little bit. I'm gonna make my own little server where I can stream my own stuff. So all I need to do is source the material for like all these, from all these services. Like Netflix has a bunch of movies and shows. I can source like anime and stuff. I can source stuff from like any streaming service provider, and I'm gonna make my own and then stream it on. Be able to stream it onto like my TV, for example, or have somebody like across the world stream it on their TV, being able to access it whenever they want.
Is this for your own personal gain, or are you gonna like sell?
Personal gain.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just it's just personal. It's just personal use.
Risky.
Because if I were to sell this shit, it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
No. This is just it's this thing Steam. It's this thing called a Plex server.
Oh,
Plex
Michael used to have one of those.
Plex is like
Michael did
basically
too.
a program that lets you stream like any of your content that's on your computer. So this computer can hold all the data, and then people can access it from wherever the Plex app is on. Plex is on every like device, so.
No.
And I'm making my own. I bought a computer today actually for it. It was $70 on OfferUp, or not OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it.
Nice.
And you don't even need anything crazy, but yeah, I just need to buy the hard drives for it and then get her set up. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing soon.
God.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Marty, you gotta watch JJK. I'll kill you. Game.
Damn. All right.
It's
What
so
game?
good.
GTA?
I said you gotta watch JJK.
Or I'll kill you in what game?
Yeah, in GTA. I'm gonna find your GTA character, eliminate them.
Yeah, your
You
GTA,
come with a
your
card.
brand new GTA 6 character
Carl, I've seen.
that you've been waiting 2 years to play.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't die.
I've been seeing the clips from the JJK episodes, and I'm like, that's why something I don't speed up because I was like, I need to watch it because I've read it. Obviously, I'm like, I love it, but there's a certain scenes I need to see animated, and they're getting to that point where it's where I wanted to watch, and I'm like, all right, now I got to watch.
All right.
Yeah.
I as Tim was saying.
Wait.
Oh no, wait. Are we?
Wait. Before. So I saw Saturday reply to this. I'm not gonna say what his reply was. 'Cause I disagreed with it, but I'm willing to say it.
I put him on blast.
Put him on blast.
No, but it's this guy tweeted 4 pictures and it said which game had the best prime. It was
I saw
Black
that.
Ops 2, Minecraft, GTA 5, and Fortnite.
I saw
Oh,
that tweet.
wait. What did he say?
I'm not gonna say it.
No, say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
I'll say it.
Say it.
You saw Saturday's tweet? No, don't say it.
I saw it.
No,
Yeah.
no, don't
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna
yet.
look for it
But
right now.
what
I'm gonna
do
say
you-
it.
But what do you think of those 4 had the best prime?
You said Fortnite, GTA
The biggest-
5, Minecraft, and what?
Black Ops 2.
Black
I don't
Ops
think
2?
Black Ops 2 is. I think.
See, the thing is,
unironically,
Fortnite and
it's
GTA
Minecraft.
5 and Minecraft don't even have a peak. They're still peaking.
I think Minecraft had the biggest.
Wait.
It said the best prime. This guy's tweet said had the best prime.
Like the
I think
maybe
it was,
like personal prime, like personal
yeah. I don't think it's Fortnite.
enjoyment.
Personal enjoyment, you can't really say.
I
Oh,
get
here we
why
go. I
it's
found it.
there.
He said Fortnite.
He said Fortnite. I disagree. I think, but I disagree with the way he said it. But I don't want to put him on blast.
What were you gonna?
The thing is, it doesn't have a
Saying-
prime right now. Like it's still in its prime. It's still going.
I don't know. Fortnite dropped down for a bit there, and then they got like crazy numbers when they brought back classic. Not classic.
I think they mean different thing
OG.
by prime, by like
I think they do.
the most fun part
Yeah.
that you've had personally.
that I've
That's
had
fair.
personally, it's probably Black Ops 2. Because like
For me, it's either GTA 5 or Black Ops 2. But I was gonna say, if we're talking about biggest, I would say it definitely has to be Minecraft still. No,
in like
Isn't Minecraft,
overall
like,
in
the
general,
biggest-
yeah, Minecraft.
I feel like to say any other game ever steps to Minecraft, you're automatically wrong in the sense that Minecraft is just
It is huge.
insane.
Minecraft is huge, and will
And it's
always,
always-
be huge.
Minecraft was huge when it was small, still,
hmm
like when it was first coming out.
For
And
me
for it to
personally, it would be Black
last
Ops 2.
this
But
long. Yeah, no, I think definitely like for fun, it would either be Black Ops 2 or GTA 5 because GTA 5 I've just had so many hours with my friends. So like,
I think you could look at this like different ways. It's either like a personal opinion or like a right or wrong answer. What you think had the most popularity in its prime?
yeah. Trying to think. I definitely don't think Fortnite.
well, the thing was with Fortnite, it's still like there's no, it hasn't peaked.
What is Prime Fortnite?
Prime Fortnite right now, like months ago, like 2 years ago, people can say like the Travis Scott concert was like peak or prime.
I think Fortnite. does
Ariana
really
Grande
cool events,
concert,
for sure.
Marshmallow concert, back when it was OG, when like what season 1, season 2. Season 1 sucked, to be honest. It was laggy dog shit, but
Yeah.
when they finally updated it, it was great. The
That's
Ninja
what I-
era,
No. But there's something like GTA 5 with like its peak too, though.
Ninja or no
GTA
Ninja?
5 was like one of the.
GTA 5 was great. Not release, but
I think the online for release wasn't
yeah,
good.
online
The
was
single
dog
player
shit.
for release was fantastic.
Yeah,
One of
sure.
the best campaigns of all time.
And there's still things being discovered today, which is crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. The thing that Prime GTA 5, I think, is it would probably be after they released the first set of heists into the normal multiplayer, or when you would say the only other thing I can think of that you would say is the
Heists, that's it.
time period. No, I was just say the time period where
All the businesses and stuff.
no, not that. Oh my god, what is it called?
Not the mods, right? You're not talking
RP
about.
servers.
Oh, you are talking about the RP servers. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that also brought like a huge peak to GTA 5.
Yeah, that brought a lot of people in. Remember when like every streamer was doing it?
Yeah, it was literally
Every
everybody
single streamer was doing it. Yeah.
they were all in that. Was it the was it the
It
no?
still got
no-
really good views. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know. RP is definitely one of those things. I never got into it because it's not really for me. Like the whole watching people RP or doing RP.
I think it's
I
fucking
was
hilarious.
interested at one point, but then I was like,
Yeah, but you don't know. You're not good at RPing.
it's not. Yes, I am.
You're not
I'm
good
good
at
for
acting.
D&D.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You just act like yourself.
No, that's
Da,
the
da, da,
one
da,
time I
da.
played with you. No, because there was a
You act like
I've
yourself
done it.
every time.
No, I don't.
When have you RP?
I played D&D in the shop too. You guys remember? I went to my nerd store.
Oh, you play in person too?
I played in person. I haven't gone in a while but I haven't done D&D in a while.
I don't know. You play in person. Fucking nerd.
The only reason I stopped playing in person was because I did several online like in a row, and it was just too much of a commitment to do the online ones with what was going on at the time and to do the ones in person. Like it was just like too much with that in the gym and everything.
Use your
But
Uwu voice.
I'll prove to you that I'm good at RP. We'll do a D&D sesh.
You don't
Soon.
RP though, bro.
You want to bet?
Yes. Anyway,
The one with what do you mean? The one I did with Manuel definitely RP'd.
I don't think I watched that
normally
one.
See, that's on you though. How are you gonna tell me I can't RP if you haven't even seen it?
Wait, other
That's
people have seen it.
Oh my god! I hope you get AIDS. Not even in game.
Oh,
Life,
no,
baby.
fucking cracked my
The only
back.
thing is that like whenever like I look for like I might have to find like a new DM on Fiverr or something. But they're gonna charge me out the ass. So I gotta find somebody. Because yeah, I don't know anybody that would be able to do it. You know what I mean?
I have a friend that DMs, but I have to. I can ask her, but
Tell her about me.
she's married.
No, joking. Tell her husband about me.
He's married.
Thruple.
He's married. No. Bro, I saw like what was it? This guy's not charging too much. He looks kind of like a nerd though. Let me see. In the full course, we'll cover everything about being a.
Shall we begin the new segment?
Oh no,
What
this
is
guy's
this new
coaching as a
segment?
yeah.
I'm not aware of it.
You're not aware of the segment?
Unless I am. I don't know
I
if
don't
I am
know.
or
You
not.
might have been. I don't know. I talked about it a couple times, but I was thinking about reading Reddit stories. Am I the
Yeah,
asshole?
Marty wanted to do the A. That was the AI.
Am I the
TAs
asshole?
or- Yeah.
Oh, I think I've heard of those.
Yeah, where like you read a story on like it says AITAH for doing something, right? And it's like,
They'd be like, "Am I the asshole for shitting in my husband's coffee?" And then like they'll go into the story afterwards of like why they did it.
I'm trying to find like a juicy one.
Yeah. But it's basically like it would be like.
Oh,
It's
this
like,
one sounds crazy.
It's basically asking, did I take things too far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, did the other person deserve it? Basically.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for
They
it, or are
always
they?
do like a crazy thing. They'll be like, "I punched my stepmom in the throat," and it'll be like, "She called me like a slur or something." I don't know.
Am I the asshole for experimenting with drugs when my boyfriend doesn't like it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to find a better one.
All right, baby, let's run it. I found one.
All right, let's hear yours.
Wait, let me read it first. Let me just see.
If the longer the title is crazy, go for it. Oh, here. Oh, I thought it said sleeping with my
No,
stepmother.
this one's kind of boring. I shouldn't mind.
Here we go. Am I the asshole for making my aunt and uncle divorce because I told her he was sexually harassing me?
Hey, yo.
Read it again.
Am I the asshole for making my aunt and uncle divorce because I told her he was sexually harassing me? We're gonna no, but we read the story and then we decide.
Oh, there's a story.
Yeah, it's a story. All right.
That's enough context for me.
This happened. No, sometimes like it's crazy. Like the title like is misleading, and then like the story kind of like makes it make sense.
Mm.
All right, so this happened in 2012. I was 19 and I was going to college in Manila. I lived at our family compound. My grandma was the landlady, so 4 houses were given to her daughters, and the rest were being rented out. I lived in one house
nice.
with my. I know, right? I lived in one house with my parents, and my mom's sister lived next door with her husband. He was French, and they were probably married for about 10 years or so. Me and him were friends on Facebook because I was friends with all my relatives on Facebook. When I was still living in Hong Kong, we'd message once in a while just to catch up, but ever since I moved to Manila, I noticed that he was messaging me more frequently. The message started becoming longer and longer later in the night to the point where he started opening up to me about his marriage with my aunt and how he needed to have sex every night like it was a must for him. He would tell me how much he craved it. Our conversations would be quite long, but only because I thought it was just being a good niece. I knew it started getting really weird, but I didn't know what to do at that time, so I would just try my best to respond in the most generic way possible and change the topic. This went on for like another 2 or 3 years, and I tried to subtly bring it up to my mom even that uncle's daughter, but they would brush it off and be in denial and just say, maybe it's a French thing. French people are quite direct. He found out that I got a boyfriend in the next year and would ask me questions like, how far did I go with him? He would ask if my boyfriend would make me come, and I would pretend that I didn't know what that meant, and he would offer to show me what it's like. At that point, I would purposely try to live in the dorms and not come back home to the compound just because I was avoiding him. I remember that I had seen him on my birthday because my mom had planned a small family celebration. When he hugged me a little too tightly and was feeling me up. I was really uncomfortable with all the eye contact he was making with me, and it was just so crazy that no one in the family was noticing it. He messaged me that night and told me that he loved the way I looked and that he missed our long chats. I struggled to tell my family the full sexual details because I knew that this would definitely break their marriage, and I didn't want to be the reason for that. After I graduated in 2015 and moved back to Hong Kong, I heard that he asked my aunt for a divorce because he had found someone else. That was when I opened up with all the details and told them that I tried to bring it up, but no one would take me seriously. My family felt really guilty about not listening to me when I first brought it up. It was the most uncomfortable 3 years of my life. Obviously, she's not the asshole.
Does she not have receipts? Does she? How did they not believe her?
Well, no, they would tell her like, oh, it's just a French thing. Like, oh, it must be like, you know,
no, that's definitely fucking weird.
Yeah, but you could see it, you could perceive it as like, oh, they're foreign. They might not mean it in that way. You know what I mean? For example, like this is like a basic example. Like Puma will say something like completely like weird to us, for example, but like in his mind, he doesn't see it as wrong.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a specific example, but there's times where like, yo, Puma, why are you saying that?
Yeah, I get that there's like cultural differences, but that's really overstepping what he did.
I'm assuming because where's Manila? Manila. It's in a city in the Philippines, so I'm assuming they're like Asian. So she says she was going back to Hong Kong, so I'm assuming she's Chinese, or maybe they're just Philippine. They're Filipino. Either way, the husband was French, so not culturally the same. Everybody else was like either Filipino or Chinese.
No, she's not the asshole.
Tim?
No.
Yeah, maybe.
I feel like some of these are like definitely people just post it. In like the "Am I the asshole" thing, it's like, no. It's so obvious.
Yeah, there's some of these that are like stupid obvious, but
Sorry, I'm just reading this one. I want to see if this one's good.
I found some like good ones, but
What's the point of view of like how somebody would think that she is the asshole? What argument can you make?
I
If
want to find one where it's like genuinely like a 50-50 shot of like which side is which. Let's see. We're gonna have to find these ahead of time next time. We got this. This one not switching to.
oh, here you
Yeah,
go.
this one's. You guys ever see like those posts where like, people are like mad that somebody won't switch seats with them on an airplane because they're like, oh, but like so I can sit next to my husband or my wife or whatever.
then buy a different ticket.
Not for real. But like, can't believe this person didn't swap with me. And it's like, you're being an asshole.
And it's like I paid for this seat specifically.
Oh my god, all these suck. I thought this would be. We should have. I should have planned this a little bit better. I was actually thinking about it when you told me in the group chat, like, "Oh, remember to do that." I'm like, "Oh yeah." I was gonna look for some, but then I just laid down instead.
This guy. Oh my god. I was like, Marty, did you do that? You're like, yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry about
Yeah, sure.
it. Marty was doing the 5 knuckle shuffle. That's what he was doing. Just sitting there, willy out.
Okay, here's a quick one. Am I the
Yeah.
asshole for not covering my sister and forcing her and my niece to become homeless? Long story short, I have been covering for my sister's rent and childcare costs for the last 2 years, since she claimed she was going
Okay,
back to
that's way
school.
too long. What the fuck?
For 2 years?
I recently found out she was not gone back to school, so I cut her off. Our mother is
Oh,
pissed since this runs the risk
yeah.
of having my 2-year-old niece out on the streets. I told my mom that is not my problem at this point. My sister lied, did not follow through with her, and ended the deal. And then now my phone has been blowing up. My phone has been blown up on my family calling me heartless. Am I really in the wrong?
Bro, that's such a wild. For 2 years?
2 years
My
covering
brother
the rent,
request.
bro.
Like, yeah, I'm going back to school. And it's like, listen, if you promise to do it if they went back to school, like, sure, that's on you for the commitment, time-wise, but it's like,
She didn't go back to school, bro. Like
I know, yeah. How are
Yeah.
people gonna be mad about that? It's like you had a condition.
Like you can't lie. It's
It's either go back to school or go to work. It's one or the other.
yeah. And she can't work obviously because she has a fucking newborn. So like, you
Yeah.
have to go back to school at the very least.
Well,
they have
if the
those
kid's
single
2 years
mother care
old,
things now.
yeah, or you worst case, like she could ask like family to help. I don't know, like what the mom like. I know a lot of people like have like their mom, the dad watch the kid, like the grandparents.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I would say it's definitely not their fault. I mean, I get like you have a newborn baby, but like you can get something to work.
I want to read this one about drugs.
Fun.
Am I the asshole for experimenting with drugs when my boyfriend doesn't like it? They're both 18-year-olds, so this will be interesting.
Oh, they're a bunch of nerds.
If it affects him, then yeah.
Let's read the
How
story.
does it affect him?
There's a story here.
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
know.
It's NSFW apparently. Oh, because she's 18. Okay, that makes sense. I 18.
No, I think it's NSFW because of the drugs.
Oh, that's true. I guess. Whatever. I 18F go to festivals and raves sometimes. Not a lot. Usually like 5 to 6 a year max. And most times I'll take an MDMA pill with my friends while I'm there. I never had any
Nice.
problems with it or felt the urge to do it consistently. It's literally only when I go to these big events, and I have my best friends with me too, so we look out for each other. My boyfriend, also 18, and I have been together for a few months now, and he's very anti-drug. He says it's because one
What
of
a
his family
nerd.
members had a bad past with it, which I understand and respect. I never once pressured him into trying anything, and if we're with others, and if they ask, everyone respects it and doesn't push it further. The problem is, every single time I've been at a rave, he treats me like I'm an addict. The last one I went to, out of our city, for the weekend, he said that he was so worried he was sick and that he had been feeling so awful since I went and asked me to FaceTime him to make him feel better. However, after I got home, he said it was the worst thing in the fucking world seeing me on drugs, so I don't understand why he wanted to FaceTime. I understand and appreciate that he doesn't like drugs, but I'm 18 and I just wanted to experiment. I always make sure to take the doses carefully and when I'm with friends, in the right state of mind, but it just feels like he sees me differently and says I lack respect for him as I have carried on doing it. I've tried
Didn't
talking to
break it.
him, but he doesn't listen to any of it and just seems convinced I'm going to turn into an addict or guilt trips me by telling me he had felt really horrible whilst I had been gone. For context, I don't drink alcohol often, maybe twice a month. I've quit nicotine for a month now, and the only drugs I have taken are MDMA, magic mushrooms, weed, and ketamine. I feel like I'm disrespecting him, although I'm
This is
always.
such a wild
At
list.
That's such a
God
quite a lineup,
damn.
bro. I feel like
I
I'm
went
just.
from MDMA to like 14 other things. We got this.
I feel like I'm disrespecting him, although I'm always being
Now
safe, and
having
it's
to
very
quit
rare.
nicotine at 18 is crazy. How long
Yeah.
were they smoking? Goddamn. Actually, it's vaping right now. It is vaping.
It's just quite a predicament. I don't think they should be dating because if one's
But there
drugs,
is
that's
one
so.
wants to do drugs all the time. One doesn't want to do drugs.
I think that
Anti-drug specifically.
I think they're probably. I don't know. There's probably more to that. I can understand the guy, but it's also like they just shouldn't be together. That's just straight up. They shouldn't even be together. If one of them likes to party and the other one doesn't, that's fine. Like you can have like those couples where like one doesn't and one does. But when the other person, it makes them so uncomfortable that they feel like they're being disrespected. It's like you guys just can't. This is not going to work at that point because you're going to stifle. One's going to stifle the other one.
Yeah, one for
But you,
one being like wanting to like experiment with drugs and stuff to like have fun and try things out. Because I get it. Try everything once for the try everything at least once. You know, if you want, if that's what you're interested in, go ahead, do whatever you want. But if you're completely against that and every idea of that, then he shouldn't. They shouldn't be together because it's just gonna hinder hinder them both.
and they're both young. Their worldviews are like obviously going to
Yeah.
change as things go on.
Yeah,
so
things
like,
are gonna change very fast, very soon.
but they definitely did. I don't think that they're the asshole.
I don't think she's an asshole, no.
I don't think the other person the asshole either. I don't think either one is. I think that's just.
But he's guilt tripping her, like
But
all the
I think
time.
it's based off of his experience with drugs. Like just seeing somebody like that could trigger something in his mind where like he's seeing that person again. But
Then why
like,
are they staying with each other if that's the case?
no, but I'm saying that I don't think either one's the asshole. I think that they should be together
Yeah, I agree.
because it's like if you know that you don't want to be with somebody that parties a lot and does drugs, why are you dating somebody that parties a lot and does drugs?
Yeah, they just shouldn't be together. But
Yeah.
he should
That'll be like
realize. Well, he's too young to realize that. I think he just wants to be with her because he likes her a lot. But
People are kind of dumb. Well, yeah,
yeah,
they are.
when you're
They're
dumb,
both 18. They're
when you're young,
and
you're
dumb.
dumb as fuck. So
You're young and dumb. Yeah. You don't realize like there's just certain things that it's like we're not compatible. It's whatever. It has nothing to do with you guys liking each other. It's just you're not compatible for
Yeah.
that type of relationship.
But he shouldn't be guilt tripping her, you know?
He shouldn't
don't
be.
think so.
No. But then she shouldn't. I don't know.
Oh, this one sounds crazy. Am I the asshole for giving my daughter a stuffed bear filled with human hair?
Hey yo.
All right.
Why?
I'm
If I shave my head and put in a stuffed bear, would you keep it?
I would keep it.
You would keep it?
I would keep your hair, yeah.
You Marty.
No problem, man.
How
I'd
how
sleep
did
with every night.
do they sell bears with hair in them, or how did that?
I don't know,
happen?
but let me read the story. I'm sure it'll
We'll explain it.
let's see. I'm a male, 33, and my wife is 31 female, and
Listen,
we
you're
just had
crazy.
our daughter, our first child 3 months ago. My family has a tradition where the firstborn will get a special stuffed animal. I got one from my mother when I was born, who got one from her mother, who got one from her father, and so on and so on. The reason that it's special is because the stuffing is made from their parents' hair. The way it works is that once a child is old enough to start getting their hair cut, their parent will save as much of that hair as they can. When the child becomes a parent themselves, the new grandparents will use the saved hair to make a stuffed animal to give to the baby. The hair in the toy represents the new parent's connection to the child and it is a tangible measure that shows that they'll always be close by. The care taken by the new grandparent collecting the hair and using it to make the toy represents the child's connection to its family history and is a tangible measure that shows the extended family will always be there to support them. In short, the stuffed animal is a way of connecting the new life to their new family. After my daughter was born, my mother spent a lot of time making a stuffed bear from scratch to fill with my childhood hair. She just finished last week. Since my leave from work is just about over, I was excited to give my daughter the bear and share the tradition with my wife. I thought she would think it was sweet, but she blew up at me. Instead of liking the bear, my wife said it was gross and disgusting and that she wouldn't have it around her daughter. I told her that it's around her daughter. I told her that it's our daughter, not hers, and that there's nothing disgusting about my family's tradition. She said it was unhygienic. I told her that it's not. The hair is clean and well preserved. We argued, and eventually she said if I ever put that thing near her daughter, that she would throw it in the trash. I was shocked. That is something that represents decades of my mother's work and planning and generations of my family's history. I told my wife that if she's so cruel and callous about something that means so much to me and my family, then she's not the person I thought she was. She just called my family's tradition weird and culty. I didn't know what to do. I didn't think my wife was this kind of person. I told my mother about the fight, and now she's feuding with my wife too. My wife then got her family involved before calling me some vulgar names, but am I really an asshole for wanting to give my special girl her special bear?
This is the type of things I wanted, baby. This is a weird family.
I think we should normalize breaking off stupid family traditions if
I
you
think
feel
we
like
should.
it's fit.
I think he is definitely the asshole in the sense that he's saying you're not the person I thought you were because I wanted to give my weird ass hair.
In his eyes, it's not weird.
It's certain family tradition is too far. That's
This
like,
one's wild.
you know what it is? You know, this would be the
It's
wildest.
stupid, but it's not that
comparison.
bad.
There are certain traditions that just need to stop.
Yeah.
After a certain
That
point.
one being one of them.
2023, like it's just
You could just give a teddy bear and be like, it's our tradition. Or like hand make it. You can just be like, you know, we're just gonna hand make the teddy bear. You don't need to put the hair inside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
it's
little
tame.
weird.
It's tamer. But yeah, there's definitely like more other traditions that go way over the top.
Yeah.
It's stupid. This is a stupid one, but it's not that bad. It's
But
not
I think
hurting
for him
anybody.
to be like, we're gonna have to. I feel like he's making it like we're gonna fucking divorce over this, and it's like, bro, calm down. Just the teddy bear.
Yeah, it's a
shouldn't be
stupid
what's-
little bear. Like really, it's
They shouldn't be
tangible
feuding
thing.
over a bear. I think he is the asshole for making it like a super. She's an. I think they're both an asshole.
Yeah, she's
She
being
should
kind of a
definitely be
bitch.
more understanding to it. But he
Yeah.
also has to be like, maybe look from an outside point of view. It is kind of odd. Like, not everybody's just doing. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody doing this. This is definitely a very specific family tradition.
Oh, this one sounds fucked up. All right, let's do one more. Unless you guys want to keep hearing more, I don't really care.
Hey, we can do one more
Okay.
because we're already at the 2 hour mark, so we do one more.
Oh yeah, we can do one more. Okay, so this is the last one. This one has a shit ton of likes, so we're gonna see it. Am I the asshole for not wanting my husband to go to his ex's funeral? I'll admit, I'm biased right off the bat. I couldn't stand her. I call her his ex to myself and others. He called her his friend.
They said rest in piss, little homie.
We're all in our early 40s. She died recently. It was an aneurysm. I've been with him 10 years now, but he'd known her for 20 plus. The way he tells it, they were friends in college, decided to date, got married, then realized they weren't really a great couple and decided to just be friends. All that happened years before I met him. He was clear early on that she was important. A couple months into dating, it came up that his friend was actually his ex-wife. He explained the above to me, saying she was one of his closest friends and that it was purely platonic. I expressed some discomfort at him being so close to an ex, and he told me, "That's fine. If you have a serious issue with it, let me know and save us some time. I'll choose her. I like you and all, but I've known her for over 12 years, and she's one of the most important people in my life. You'll have to be okay with that if you want us to be a thing." When we were engaged, I asked again. He gave me this perplexed look and asked, "Why would us getting married affect my friendships?" I sucked it up and went along. I resented every moment of knowing her, especially when we had to be social. She understood some part of him I couldn't. Her husband was friends with mine as well, so it's not like I could use him as an angle. He'd have lunch with the ex, they'd go to their geeky movies and whatever. The few times I brought it up, he said, "We had this conversation before, you had your chance to get back out." Or to back out. She died after they had lunch the other day on the way to her car. He spent a bunch of time crying, but honestly, I was relieved.
Oh, fuck.
He was working with her husband on
Stone
funeral planning. I told him You don't think you're going, do you? My argument summed up, she's dead. So she's not a factor anymore. She doesn't get to use his she's my friend excuse since she doesn't exist anymore. He had his cry for a couple days. He gets to be done with mourning her already. There's no need for him to go to her funeral since I wouldn't want her at his. He was the angriest I've ever seen him when I told him that, replying that he'll be going no matter how I feel and that he's willing to burn this to the fucking ground while holding up his wedding band. Besides you, she was the closest friend in my life. Him, her husband, and my sisters are calling me an insensitive asshole over this, all saying that there was no romantic aspect to the relationship and that I'm heartless. Her husband went as far as calling me a ghoul for how I've acted or reacted. I never felt the relationship was appropriate, and I hid that for years because I wanted to be with my husband. Now that she's gone, I don't feel I should have to hide it anymore and can speak freely. Am I the asshole for just wanting to be done with her and for him to not attend the funeral?
That person is a cunt.
She's an asshole.
Yeah, kind of. Like, she's dead.
Bro,
It's over.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You could be like, yeah, rest in peace, but like, you don't gotta be like, you can't go to the funeral. What is she gonna do in the grave?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
It's like,
Yeah.
I think that person
She was just jealous.
that the other person had a husband. The other person was long done with it. They were like, you know what, they're probably like, oh, we can be friends, but we're definitely like, the romantic part's not gonna work, and we're fine with that. And then anybody else in the future was whatever. You're married.
Seriously, dude.
Know. It's not even like, I would understand if the other girl wasn't married and making advances. They're both married. You're both old.
She doesn't exist anymore. That one was crazy, dude.
That was kind of heartless.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that's hella heartless, dude.
I don't know. I feel like I don't even think that they had like, they definitely didn't have like romantic, like there's like certain people that it's not like a romantic connection, but like you just have that connection with them. I feel like they had like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she just couldn't live with him having that with somebody that wasn't her.
I think the line that like made it clear to me was when she said
they had a connection that like she couldn't understand.
Yeah, that she couldn't understand. That one was like, all right, she's just jealous. She understood some part of him.
Yeah, she admitted that.
She understood some part of him I couldn't. That's the line that I was like, all right, she's fucking just jealous, bitch.
Yeah. She clear as day admitted that.
I think that I don't think he had feelings for the ex. I think that they were both done with it.
Yeah.
Like in that sense, but they were definitely friends.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. There's people that that you could try that with, and then you realize, oh, we're not meant for that. So, well, we can still be friends because that connection is still very important. And I think that they definitely had that.
Yep.
With the wife, she accepted the terms too. He was like, if you can't handle it, we can end this here when they're dating, which is fine. Like, end it there if you can't handle it. For her to push past that and be like, no, I'm fine with it.
And then bring it up later. Yeah. And then continue to like just deal with it. Yeah, she's an asshole. That's her fault. She couldn't move past it. Yeah. And then decides to like finally like think she's free from it now that she's gone. When
also to bring it up when she's not even in the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you had a problem with it, you take that to your grave.
Emily, she did. Done. Emily, she did reassure. He did reassure.
There's no, yeah. I think the reassurance is also they both were married, and I don't know.
And he told her like at the beginning, like at the beginning of the relationship when they were like barely starting off, like a couple months in. If you have a serious issue with it, let me know and save us some time. I'll choose her. And she decided to keep going. And then even after like they get engaged and stuff, he asked her like, why would us getting married affect my friendship? I think she's leaving out the fact, like, I'm sure the reassurance is there.
Wait, was that his ex-wife or just his ex-girlfriend?
His girlfriend, or the girl. That's what the guy said to his wife.
No, but Emily's saying that the guy said that it was his ex-wife.
Also, he just said that his ex-wife was just a friend, and then tells her after, oh yeah, she's my ex-wife. Well, yeah, because it was just a friend. Well, when they first started dating, they were like, oh, she's a friend. But then it suddenly becomes an issue when it's an ex-wife.
I feel like if you didn't have issues with that just being a friend, I get why she has an issue with it.
But
Like I can understand why she was
at the
mad
very beginning, he
at
just
the beginning.
yeah.
But once you know and you get married, that's on you.
Yeah.
You had all this time to address it, and he kept telling you, if you're not okay with it, we'll end it here. And you kept saying, you know what, fine, I'm okay with it. That's on you.
And then later
That's
on they
rest in
get
piss on you.
married, and then it
Yeah.
doesn't change.
I think reassuring but still holding that same behavior is a red flag. I disagree. I disagree in the sense that this person, he told her that that relationship was important to him, and he explained the way it worked. And she said, you know what, fine, multiple times. That's on her. It'll be one thing if she was like putting her foot on the ground, like, you know what, I'm not okay with it. That's fine. Like, she had plenty of opportunities to be like, I'm not gonna go through with this. This relationship's not gonna be for me with the relationship that you guys have. And he was okay with that too. He was like, all right, that's fine. We can end this right now. I think that's on her.
Yeah, that's purely platonic. They've talked about it. I'm sure they talked about that all the time, that it was purely
Yeah.
platonic.
I know that right now they worded it like the way they worded it, but they definitely had that was not like a short conversation of him saying
No, yeah.
that was definitely
She
an all night
only
conversation.
talked about like the things that are like, oh, she basically highlighted the parts that are saying, I'm gonna choose her, right?
Yeah.
But it's clear to even her friends and family that it's purely platonic.
Story could be biased too, since it's very one-sided.
Yeah. This
Her
person's typing
perspective.
their point of view.
Yeah.
I disagree. I'm not saying that it's not odd per se, or like that it's bad for her to have. How do I word this? I definitely understand her concerns.
Yeah.
Of him being best friends with his ex-wife. But if you accept it after he tells you in the relationship before, like he's not like he said, "Oh, this is my ex-wife" when they were getting married. Like he brought it up before then. I think that that's the point where I'm like, that's on you.
Yeah, she stuck out with it and decided not to change.
Him hiding it at first is definitely not good.
No, it's not good. But I mean,
but
you were not gonna say that when you're first starting dating, like 2 months in.
Yeah, but if after you find out, it's on you. Everything past that point is on you.
Yeah.
If you accept it. If you would have said no, then I understand that too. I'd be like, yeah, he's a dick. Why didn't he bring up like that his ex-wife is his best friend?
Yeah.
But if he tells you and you still go forward with it, you're an adult.
Yeah.
There's certain things where I'm like, I'll feel bad to a certain extent. If he would have hid the ex-wife thing up until the point where he would be like, up until either she found out through somebody else, then I'd be like, oh, that he's a dick. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think the issue isn't. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot we could talk about here, but it's mostly like she's the asshole. Like,
what are the comments saying?
You can accept
comments are saying there she's the asshole. Like, dude, like, if she doesn't exist, why are you still worrying about it? You know, but
I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, however she found out, I don't know. I think the issue is just that she accepted that she said she was okay with it and then lied about it. Like, that's on her.
Yeah.
If you're not actually okay with it, you don't have to marry this person if you knew how important something is to him.
But after all that connection and like what decades of knowing her and her passing away and not letting her go to the funeral, that's just cold.
That's crazy.
That's
not letting him go
all that
to the
history.
Yeah. Like, they've known each other for years and you're still being petty about it.
Yeah.
Christ.
In the final moments of like.
Yeah.
She really said rest in piss. I gotta respect that part though. That's game is game. But you're a hater till
game is game. What do you mean by that, Tim?
No, game like if you're gonna be a hater to the end, and she really was.
She really was. Even after the fact, even after the fucking death.
You know she's going to like the grave on like a yearly basis.
She's gonna piss on that grave, yeah. All right, that's all the time we have.
Did she find out through his friends? I must have missed that part.
Did she find out through his friends that they were just purely platonic?
No, the ex-wife thing.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he told her, like, she died, I'm gonna go to the funeral.
No, that his friend was his ex-wife.
Oh no, he told her. He told her straight up.
If he told her straight up, no, that's on her.
Yeah, he told her straight up.
He also said, "I don't feel comfortable, liking my best friend. We can't go through with it."
No, he gave her a choice. He gave her a choice because obviously he liked her, right? And
that would be like
that's just him deciding for them both.
Yeah, like if you can't live with that would be like if there's certain people in my life that like if you don't like them, I can't fuck with you. And I think that's a fair thing to say. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that would be like if somebody would be like, yeah, I don't like your mom. Or, like we can't talk to each other then. Like it'd be
Then
like
you're get
yeah,
out.
but it's like there's certain friends that I have in my life that if you don't like them, we can't be friends.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Like it's like to that extent. Like you don't have to like but if you have a beef with them, it's like we can't be friends.
Yeah.
And I think that's fair for him to draw that line.
All right. I think that settles it. We'll probably be back next week, right? I don't think there's anything going on next week for me. Until then.
Next week is the 19th.
I might grab a couple of brewskis. It'll be for the 21st.
Oh yeah, it'll be the 21st podcast, so we're gonna drink a little bit.
Yeah, just light drinkies.
I'll have a beer or something. But until then, y'all stay safe. Make good choices. If you guys like that, Am I the Asshole? I'll keep doing it. I think it's pretty cool. Some of them are pretty good. Like that one was a good discussion.
Spicy. I want one where we disagree.
Yeah, I want one where all have different like opinions. But we'll find something like that.
Yeah, we just gotta look through them. This time we were just finding them now, but we'll give it a quick peek and we'll save the tabs.
Yeah. All right. Until then, make good choices, don't fall in, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Piss.
Like this. My bad.